You know, I was trying to do a whole bit. I was trying to generate like a little bit of mystique. The music was going to be going while like I was still sorting my shit out. But I had to click through like 5 different fucking entry buttons to get here. What a fucking bop for the the board. The M3, a wacky, a little goofy, a little silly with it. Oh my god. Why is it going so hard? Like, this year's sponsored by Dream Sparking Zero Buy early. You know what? I appreciate the boldness of the take. No, you know what? I also just like, I also just think it'd be funny. So, you know what? Approved. Approved. No notes. Yeah, like, why the fuck does this, like, opening tune go this hard, actually? Like, I was, like, fully intending to just keep yapping. But I have been, like, what I would generously call, like, fully fucking blindsided. Alright. Why do this for the DLC of Spirit of Justice? Like, how do I say, like, I wanted to? Like, I want to do the Spirit of Justice thing soonish, but it felt like we had so much, like, closure at the end of Spirit of Justice's main story. I wanted to, like, get moseying onto something... just something entirely new. At long last, return one of the greatest fruits to ever do it. Oh yeah, baby. Plus, you see, we recommend doing it between investigations 1 and 2 then, maybe. That sounds like a plan, and I appreciate the investigation. And I'm gonna do my best to pretend that the answer isn't I forgot. Oh god. Whoops. Don't worry about it. 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 Sorry, I keep grooving out. It's so fucking good, right? Like, I fully did not expect to be, like, jamming out here for this long. Edgeworth, my boy, well, you done your job shilling the stream, and dear God, am I doing mine. I always feel like, I feel bad, like, I'm in so many little, like, stream spaces, and most of what I'm doing is, like, fucking desperate self-promotion. And I gotta just, like, shitpost more. Because these people are my pals, and I like them a lot, but I'm, like, so in there still. But I just, like, it's juggling a little. You've been up for a minute, but you want to play getting good luck on the investigating. I will do my Doug Dimmadang best. Alright, let us enter the game avoid for a second. The stream calls it just self-promotion. But here's the thing. I don't tend to enter ones unless I, like, intend to, watch their stuff a bit, or like people I hang out with, at least a little bit, as like a pal or as a fellow streamer. You feel me? The most powerful magic lawyer in canon. Pearly? Right. Isn't it so weird, like, to see, like, the purple? Like, I feel like, you notice, like, that fucking recurring, like, bit where someone, like, goes to an alternate timeline and they, like, they push a chair, like, a few inches to the left and everything's, like, wrong. That's like what this logo is making me feel. Oh, the gallery, and this is the first one of these games that that doesn't let me use my arrow keys. Pick a goddamn lane. Prosecutor's Gambit, the sequel's called. Goddamn. Goes to law school, goes to defense attorney. Alright, let's... I like how both of these Miles boys are doing a little stride. I like his little anime Gwumpy face. Howdy, Begun Doc, how you doing tonight? What's poppin'? What's Snap, Crackle, and Poppin', some might be inclined to say. What's Snap, Crackle, and Pop Titan? It's me, I'm the Pop Titan. Oh! Shepherd Trolls. Thank you very much for the follow. I am still grooving. And I am going to continue to keep grooving. I am fantastic. Even though I've heard what I will say mixed things about Investigations 1. This introductory jam. What the government says, you don't bite. You can bite. Government can't stop you. Welcome though. Get yourself comfy. And we're gonna be in just a little bit, as soon as I shake off a couple of layers. We're going to be getting rocking, rolling, perhaps tumbling with a fucking Investigations Miles Edgeworth. Yeah? It begins. Ooh, 3 streams. Ow! You know, I feel like I should make the brick exactly 350, so everyone who, like, has a funny little streak going can just like, oh boy, I'm here again! Like, it's like a complimentary brick. Like, waiter, the complimentary brick, please. Like, there's the ones you have to pay for, but then it's like the one that, like, it's just at the door. I need to go and spin around my open close sign. Shoosh. Whoosh. Oh. Soulmate wanted a bug nest? I thought I'd say hi. Yo! Any friend of a hacker centipede is a friend of mine. Tell you that much. You know what? Fucking, I gotta bring Hacker on again. Fucking Dale and Dawson was great.
Brick.
The fact that that now costs more than actually breaking me makes it so much funnier. Ow! My anarchy grink. But nah, like, I had a great time with them during the Dale and Dawson night. But you know what? I have been gabbing far too long already. Dare I say, we should probably get rocking, rolling, dancing, singing, moving to the grooving. I'm gonna select a HD Edge Boy. I'm gonna start with episode 1. Turnabout Visitor. This cravat has jiggled. You're gonna be hearing a lot about cravats from me in this fucking video game. I'll tell you that much. I hate the cravat like no one ever has before. Alright, groove time is over. Everything old is new for playing the game with older HD chibi characters. Got an achievement for choosing the graphic style. What the fuck? March 14th, 1:16 a.m. Fucking somewhere. To make sure the defendant is found guilty. What other choice do I have? That's the job of the prosecutor. That may be true, but why? Why go this far? Was this even motherfucker? Sorry. Maybe I wasn't clear enough. But a guilty verdict is all that matters to me. No matter what the clock. Oh, God! Wait, that was an Edge Boy they shot? Oh shit, it's Gold D Medal, the pirate and the runner! Look at his beautiful baby blues. I'm a prodigy among prosecutors. Always have been. Always. Look at his gorgeous, friendly eyes. Sorry, This typewriter don't fuck around. This typewriter don't fuck around. The Cottontail VA emotes? Huh? Hey, you know what? That's tasteful. That's taste. But, like, okay. First of all, I was so distracted by his beautiful eyes that I almost didn't pay attention to the murder that he was committing. Because that was definitely a murder. That was definitely like a murder we were seeing committed. Yo, you're giving Yippee a mushroom. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I love my wonderful ground and dragon type daughter Yippee. Like, here's the thing, right? No, it's not even that he was hot. I was just like, okay, picture this, right? Like, you are being murdered, right? You have no attraction to the guy killing you, no matter what. Like the intensity of the situation might try and trick your brain into thinking, right? But then it's just like, oh my god, they've got such pretty bang! Like, I didn't feel anything like stirring in me about that, Jen. But like, those were like such kind eyes for the act that he was undertaking. You dig me? You feel me? Y'all get me? I don't know why everyone is hating on me. I've said nothing wrong, nothing incorrect, nothing incorrect, nothing controvertible. You can't feel me? You're blind? Yeah. The only murder is the one that happens when you use hand sanitizer from the grubby mitts of lie, like millions of journeys. That's a lot at once. But I'm just saying that there can be more murders than that. Like, I think that one that just happened in the cold open, perhaps. Right, let's get the fucking soundtrack popping. It's too quiet. Oh. It's hard to believe that I've been away from my office for a whole month. I hope Detective Gumshoe has been keeping an eye on my office and keeping it clean. Can I... Door is unlocked. Okay, like, am I the only one who's, like, already fucking reeling from the fact that we have, like, a third-person perspective? Like, we can see the fact we're walking around the space. Is it wigging anyone else out? Beaming image into my head of butler outfit Gumshoe. I think you mean maid outfit Gumshoe. Thank you very much. Detective Gumshoe? Smell. It's very familiar. Blood? Hello, Gumshoe. Excuse you. Forget me. Oh, what the? What's the meaning of this? Freeze! Just freeze. Identify yourself. Shut up. Got some nerve committing murder in a prosecutor's office. Like, why is he so not bothered? that a threat? Like, my man is so fucking unbothered. He's got, like, okay, how do I say this as well? Look, this fucking HD, like, chibi, gumshoe, he looks like he got, like, hit with, like, the Yowie belt sander, you feel me? Let me make one thing very clear. What? No one gets away with committing murder in my office. No one. They just back out. They just mosey. My name is Miles Edgeworth, and I work as a prosecutor in my local district. Little did I know that upon my return home after a month abroad, I would be thrusted into a multitude of cases and some very frantic and busy days. So Edgeworth just, like, straight up intimidated that dude away from, like, exploding him with a gun, right? Right? Like, and he's like, go on, do it, pussy. What are you going to do with that high-caliber revolver? You going to shoot me? Are you going to kill me? You'd better make it hurt. You'd better make it count. You had better kill me in one shot. But I gotta get the fuck out of here. Hi, spit, like, goddamn. Prosecutor officer's room 1202. He even left a gun behind. We could have taken him. I finished photographing the victim's body, sir! Very well. Please continue your investigation. Yes, sir! Oh, what a stride! That's what we look like when we're doing the same dusting. That's just us. OMG, it's so us. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, you okay, sir? I haven't done this in 10,000 years. I'll tell you what, pal. Holy fuck, I'm back. God damn. Yeah. Keep it down, detective. This is a crime scene. When I heard that a murder had taken place in your office, I ran up here straight away. This is Richard Nicholas Gumshoe. He's a detective with the local precinct. One they assigned to handle this murder case for the time being. You're looking a little pale, sir. Are you hurt? No, I'm perfectly fine. However... Oh, look what they did to your office! It's totally trash! Oh, look at him! Look. What a square gentleman! What an eminently square gent! Oh my god! I'll say, the culprit sullied my floor with dirt rather well. No one gets away with tracking mud into my office. Well, it sounds like you get it real burned up around this whole thing. This crime was committed in my office, so it is my responsibility to solve it. Oh, that's just like you, Mr. Edgeworth. That's the man I fucking married. Okay, time to do some investigating. Agreed. Our first course of action is to gather relevant facts and leads. We must not overlook anything, no matter how small, if we are to find the truth. But I'll keep any leads or information we find etched in the forefront of my mind. Speaking of things that pique my curiosity, why of all places did the murder occur in my office? Ooh. I get the nagging feeling this is something important to keep in mind. Humpst. Dare I say humpst? Take a little sip. It's very synthy, I'm liking it. Alright, so. Yeah, I was, wondering that myself, sir. I mean, you can't really say it's just a coincidence, can you? No, not really. Especially because of this. The key to your office? Security reasons, this office's doors are locked. What do you mean, sir? If you think about it carefully and use logic, it should become clear to... He does have such a square-ass jaw, it's crazy. If Miles actually told me an eminently square gentleman, you know if you should feel flattered or embarrassed. Like, okay, here's the thing. It's all about the cone. But also, is this his fucking lawyer superpower? It's in orange. Logic? The fuck is that? Sorry. Seeing qualified, full-time, crime scene investigating detective Richard Dickolas Gumshoe sat here like, Logic? Oh? 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 That doesn't bode well. Okay, but that's definitely what he'd say. Well, yeah, that's why he said it. By finding the connection between two pieces of... I don't like that this is the face he's pulling when he's talking about solving cases with facts and logic. That whole logic thing? Nah, I just go by gut feeling. Street smarts, baby. Ain't no hole I couldn't gnaw my way out of back in the streets of Japan, California. I really don't like this face on him. I really don't like this face on him. Anyway, by finding the connection between two pieces of information and connecting them, new information is born. That is the end result of using logic. So how do you use it? I don't think I understand. First, I recall the information we've gathered with you, and I connect them together with T. Dude, you can't be posing like that, like, behold my logic. Oh my god. Sorry. No fucking way. A pen's attached to Gumshoe's head has seen some shit. Edgeworth is 100% that guy, absolutely. Whew. Sorry, I'm definitely still too sleepy. I'm blanking how much. Okay. Crime scene. My office with the office key. Oh, the little fucking trailer. Doing things my way. We get an achievement for that. For security reasons, all prosecutors' doors are outfitted with locks, which means it would have been hard for the murderer and the victim to get in here. Call fucking blimey. Into his mind palace. They failed to deduce that I am, in fact, him. My pronouns are he/him. And then it's like the funk music kicks off. Oh, my pronouns ain't been he, him for like 7 years now. Ergo, it is impossible to dismiss the location of this crime as mere coincidence. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. So, what I was thinking, sir. There must be a reason why someone infiltrated my room. What was the killer after? Really on the ball today, Mr. Wedgeworth. There's some beautiful logic, sir. It's him, but the him from Powerpuff Girls in Disguise. Oh, you get me. Yes, well, when you follow leads to their conclusion, only the truth remains. Like, here's the thing, right? I think the funniest thing about playing investigations is gonna be, like, we're gonna see Edgeworth do some, like, Phoenix Wright level, like, pulling it off, like, bullshit, right? And it will beg the question the whole time, why the fuck didn't he do this in the first game? However, if the information doesn't line up properly, I may stray far from the truth as well. If I think carefully before piecing leads together, logic should flow. Oh, Villainous power limiter released. Oh shit, you're right. You're right. You're right. How did I pass? Oh. Fuck. Well, let's get started with our investigation, shall we? Yes, sir. The basis of any good investigation is to examine everything, sir. I know that. When I want to examine something, I simply use space when I'm next to it. Okay, if you're lost, I'm gonna talk. Just use T, okay? I've been on T for years. And just look at me. I'll give you a great, precise advice as an ace investigator, sir. Something to try later if I have free time, I suppose. Shiny hunt. What have we here? Could this perhaps be the murder weapon? If so, it would mean that the killer made their escape after disposing of their gun here. I think I've seen one of these before. Care to enlighten me as to where? Where you, a detective of the law enforcement offices, might have seen a fucking gun before? Good God. No, I know. I was issued the exact same model. I think. Oh my gosh. Detective? I don't really like guns all that much. I mean, they're really dangerous. Fuck, kill someone with one of them, sir. I ain't talking just naps. They ain't gonna be listening to no Napster no more. Sorry. But now that I think about it, you do see this model around the precinct a lot, sir. I don't use mine much, except in emergencies. So that's why I didn't recognize it. It's the same type of revolver as the ones used by the precinct's detectives. Hello, sir? Do you have anything to report? So yes, sir. Nothing out of the ordinary right now, sir. Yet there's something out of the ordinary right in front of my eyes. Talk about a contradiction. Something out of the ordinary, I should look around a bit more. They knocked over my fucking chess table. Ouch, they even knocked over your chess set. I had it all set up ready for when you got back. I figured we could play a few games. I had no idea you were interested in chess. Why? Like, it feels like he's pointing at him, like in the, I was just getting dinner together for when you came back. I ain't been cheating on you or nothing. You never cook. Why are you cooking tonight? What did you do? What did you fucking do, Richard? I'm actually, pretty good at checkers. So I figured I'd give chess a try. In that case, I suppose I can set some time aside after we solve this case. I don't expect games to tax my mental acuity much. Man, why you gotta do him like that? Oh, it's your trophy, dear. Knight of prosecutors, right? King of prosecutors. And it's not a trophy, it's a shield. They only send this to the winning prosecutor, right? Yes, but I have no real interest in the perceived worth of other people. Respectfully, sir, not that I would ever dream of contradicting someone who, as we have well established, has a large degree of control over the wage which I take home, which largely dictates my housing and food situation. But you put it on a shelf in your office next to your treasured memorabilias. Sorry, are you bullshitting me? As my own worth, that is something only I can determine for myself. That's so slick, sir. I'm gonna have to stop bullshitting like that myself someday. It's on the same level as a cool toy to him. Are you gonna look me in the eyes and tell me that that is how Miles Edgeworth sees the Steel Samurai? Huh? Okay, yay! He'd be more broken up if someone stole the toy. Absolutely! Like, look at me in the eyes, though. Removing the alternatives. It's the hair or the cool dangly earring. Stop staring at me with them big old eyes. Weep. Detective Princess Dixon. God, like, we can't keep doing this to my man's name. Poor Richard Dickolas Gumshoe. He don't deserve what we're doing to him. Kind of latest debate. If you can figure out how to do that, by all means. That sounds difficult. Unfortunately for him, his monetary worth is tied directly to his worth to me. Okay, you know that bit that I was talking like, hey, you know, man who controls my financial situation? It's a good thing my Steel Samurai doll was spared any harm. Look, like, he's like, oh, well, there's my trophy, I guess. Like, he's not even bothered. If the trophy would have been gone, he would have been like, oh, Trad. He's like, oh, thank God, the Steel Samurai's okay. Speaking of which, I still haven't actually sat down and watched any of that show. What's it about again? Well, I don't know much about it myself, but the hero of the Steel Samurai, War of the World Tokyo, is the Steel Samurai, and his goal is to defeat the evil magistrate. It is a show that is geared towards kids, however, its high production values and riveting plot draws in a number of adults as well. Spin-offs like Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo, and The Nickel Samurai, along with the Deluge merchandise in the new stage show, gives it a presence. You sure you're not some kind of a rabid fanboy? Are you sure that you're not just trying to pretend you don't like toku shows in some, weird attempt to save face? I'm gonna be honest, you're sending me mixed signals with how much of your authentic self you're exposing to me, sir. See, on the one hand, you showed up to work wearing a fucking cravat. But on the other hand, you're displaying an expensive piece of memorabilia, like a statue this size. That must have cost, what, $300? And then you hear, like, but I'm not bothered, though, you feel me? Yeah, you gotta pick a lane, sir. It's embarrassing. Edgy boy likes his Saturday morning cartoons, and God, don't we all? Don't we goddamn all? Do you think the statue is more or less expensive than the Crystal Yoda? Crystal Yoda price. The Crystal Yoda is like £200. How big is it actually? I need to know. But like, okay, the thing is, it's only a few centimeters, which sucks. If the Crystal Yoda was like bigger, that'd make me happy. Of course not. Anyone who keeps up with society knows at least this much. And our conversation lasted longer than expected. Better return to the investigation. Is this yet another batch of fresh flowers? The ones that come with a card attached every month, like clockwork for you? Yup. Speaking of that, let's see what's on the card this month, sir. All will be resolved. Wendy. Fucking old bag? Humorous irony. A painful odd eye thorns. Wendy. Isn't that the name of that old lady with the whiny voice that stalked? That's enough, detective. You need not remind me further. Sir, don't you know hags are in these days? a while since I've sat at this desk. Oh, how I've missed you. It's so tidy, it looks newer than what... Sorry. It's so tidy, it looks newer than when I first bought it. Oh, yeah. This thing's so polished, it makes mirrors jealous. Don't tell me you had no other work to do the entire time I was away, Detective. My job is to protect your office, sir. And you did such a good job protecting it that a murder occurred in it. That's harsh, sir. I think if you were to count all of the days that I was stood here and there wasn't a murder committed within the broad confines of your office, you would find my success rate is actually something quite remarkable. You ever consider that? It's March and everything. And I know you said you were out for a month, and that means the month you were gone was February, which is a shorter month. But there wasn't a murder here for so many days. At least 2. I can count that high and everything. I have to admit the desk has never looked better, so I guess I can't dock his pay. I love that that's his impulse, like, does he eat tonight? Oh, sure. Tonight, at least. Oh, watch out for the teacup fragments there, sir. That killer's going to pay. This tea set. Oh, yes, you're really mad over this. This tea set is very dear to my heart and can only be bought in England. Come on, England. Score some fucking goals. Cost more than your whole month's paycheck. What? It costs more than $15? I feel the killer's wasted one of my monthly paychecks. If we solve the case quick, they let you return to relaxing on this sofa. That thing looks a billion times softer than my mattress at home. He likes his cartoons and tea. Yeah, don't be mean to him. Here's the thing, it's always weird to call any character in this a weeaboo when, like... This game was written to be set in Japan, you feel me? Can I sit on it too? Just for a little while, sir. Detective Gumshoe, you know I can't allow that. Until this case is solved, neither of us has time to spare, let alone rest. You're right, sir. I'm gonna work hard and be a real trooper to the end. Trooper? I hardly know her. And once this case is over, I don't think you can afford to take any time off. How's it coming along? Oh, please, I need absolute silence. Fingerprint lifting is delicate art. Well, I never. There's fucking evidence behind you. You rat bastard. Fine. We finished photographing the body, so it should be alright to examine this area. I wouldn't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Let's see. There's blood all over his lower abdominal area. It looks like the bullet passed clean through his stomach. It looks like... It looked like the fucking... The bullet passed clean through his stomach area, sir. In other words, he was shot. Yup. And until the autopsy's done, I don't think we'll know much more than that. Please have the body sent to the morgue once they're done processing the crime scene. Oh, fuck me. Oh, blimey. About 2:05 a.m. Are you gonna be okay with keeping track of the evidence we find, sir? Of course. This is the safest way I know to keep track of it all. I woke... Look, detective. I woke up and I put my thinking cap on today. Did you? Mm. Alright, if you say so. I keep all the evidence I find, either in or with my organizer. When I want to re-examine a piece, I have but to press E to open up my organizer. Proof of my profession, however, I prefer to keep it in my pocket. But the organizer isn't only for evidence. I keep people's profiles on hand too. It's probably a good idea to make a habit of checking the facts often. What do we have here? Hey, I think I've seen one of these before. It's a police badge, detective. Oh, hey! I have the exact same thing, actually. What a coinky-dink. There's a policeman in the courthouse. You got a toxic waste, sour strawberry chocolate bath at a crime scene? You're sorry? Okay, Shepard, honey. There is only one reason you would ever need to be sorry. And it's if you don't share. I need an email like that. Oh my god. I need to ask Dee where she got that. Let's take a look inside. Mr. Buddy Faith. It would appear that our victim was a detective, just like you. You seem to have gathered a few pieces of personal information. I must once again enter my mind palace. Sorry, spaced out. Now to calmly use logic and figure out if any of them are connected to each other. Oh, we enter the Mind Palace. The revolver. And the victim is a detective. Connect the dots, baby. The revolver. A standard model used by detectives. Could it have belonged to our recently departed? Detective Gumshoe, could you please thoroughly check the victim's body one more time? Yes, sir. On it now, sir. Excuse me, pal. Let's see, what do we got here? Researcher said this guy's wearing a gun holster. So it appears that our killer somehow managed to take the victim's gun from him. Jotted down in my organizer. You got candy corn? Did you bring enough candy corn to share? That's the rule with the snacks. It's pretty shrimpable. Let's see what else we can find out about this revolver. As I always say, you gotta look really carefully at each piece of evidence. You can use the arrow keys to rotate objects. No such thing as a bad angle. You need a zoom. Bang! I think that it's so easy to take a life with just the pull of a trigger. You know, I can't ever see myself really liking guns. Oh, but I love the ones they use at the track and field meets to start races. Dude, there's like nothing but bricks up there, you feel me? Horse? True. True. Take off before it's fired. Everyone always ends up following your lead. I chase you down for a false start, detective. Now that you mention it, even when I finish first, I always wind up in last place. Ooh. Looks like only one round was fired from this. So the killer killed the Vic with just one shot after wresting the gun from him? Sounds like the guy knew how to handle a gun, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? We have no proof for now, but that is a distinct possibility. The body once over. Blood all over his lower abdominal region. Looks like a bullet passed through his stomach area. Okay. Mr. Faith Holster, I never thought he'd be killed by his own gun. Yeah, shot down by the very thing that's meant to protect the people. Yeah. I just can't get over that, sir. It's not right. We're gonna get the killer for this. Maybe it's because the victim is a fellow detective. But for a second, Gumshoe sounded even more detective-like than usual. Oh, hang on. I don't believe... Sorry, you can't see it. Like, I'm trying to tilt my head really far to, like, read it. But let me... 1 second. One... fucking second. See all that shit by the files? You see it, right? We're getting fucking dang and romped again. The age of 4% of the stream. I can stride where I please. Who will stop me? Oh, I don't believe I packed those files on the shelves myself. Not even an earthquake can make it fall off, but just look at them. At this rate, the rest of the files won't be able to withstand an earthquake at all. A problem, to be sure. Once the investigation is over, we'll put them back up on the shelf. No, but it's clearly something written there, though. Nothing interest here. The files are all over the floor, sir. They probably fell during the struggle between the victim and his killer. Oh, and I tried so hard to keep this place spotless while you were away. Oh, dang it. I mean, this just rendered all the time and effort I put in pointless. And furthermore, a guy is dead. I don't recall ever asking you to clean my room. Is Gumshoe a Wakraya? Is Wakraya a Gumshoe? I don't know how to answer that question. Well, I watered the flowers every day, just like you requested, sir. I just added cleaning to the list as a weekend special. About half a day every Saturday, I'd come in and clean this place until it sparkled. Does he have a life? Edgeworth, you boob! He's flirting! Kiss him, you stupid son of a bitch! Come on! Oh, Shiva! Oh, Shiva! Oh, Shiva! He doesn't know. I'm cutting hair. Sorry, I was like tinkering with the window and I saw like the cutoff. And what if I squeak? Beep. Mildly higher resolution Jackie. Appa. Wah. Wah. Fuck. Don't get me blah posting. I think that shit's cute. I'll kill you. I guess this is about all we're going to find out. We should send this body to all... Jim! Oh, why, oh why? How could this have happened to a guy like you? Are you alright? Don't touch me! Leave me alone! Just let me be! Sorry, but I can't do that. The investigation is still ongoing, so please refrain from touching the body. Body? The body? Don't talk about him like he's just some lump of flesh. Wah. Fuck. Can we get fucking the wah? The blah? Can we get much higher? Like, gang, I feel like I am being, like, put through the fucking ringer. Like, as I try and desperately focus and everyone just leaves out these ow! These echolalia landmines! Ciao! Okay, first of all, ow, Dinty, why? After all we've been through together, you throw a brick at me? After I've done, medically speaking, nothing wrong? Oh. My legs? Oh. I'm just below a desk. I have legs, you dinguses. Did you not know that? My hair! Ah! Are you only, like, comfortable when I'm, like, cut off at the fucking jacket, you goobers? See what I'm doing? Actually, check this out. Check this out. Yeah, bam. Simply this. Ah! So, the one that everyone in the chat room, oh, I say everyone, the one that Chow is presently trying to use to fucking bait me is, going through... Chow, do I have any taste for opinions for certain types of content you want to share with the class? Chow is just lamenting that... just lamenting my hair being out of frame. What? Okay, no, God, like, okay, real talk. You know I still haven't listened to that song. Even with the ooh, girl, eel incident, I still haven't listened to Shock Me Like an Electric Eel. So, like, and I feel like I can't, right? At this point, my brain going, ooh, girl, eel, suck me like an electric eel. Like, I can't damage the bit. I can't taint the information. I meant to carry this fucking garbage shitpost to the next generation. You feel me? Anyway, sorry. The body? Don't talk about him like he's just some lump of flesh. Look at him. Jim looks like he's just turned in for the night. Sure. Just in a bloodstained soup, pal. Paleo. Motherfucker. Where are my manners? Aren't you the prosecutor? So, why, yes, I am. I'm Jack Portman. Jack Portman. Jack Portman? Is he a fucking Jack Sportsman? God fucking... This game sucks. This game sucks. This game is beans. Jim here is my partner in crime, bustin'. But that was not an intentional read. Yeah, Jack was my partner in crime and bustin'. Bustin'. Yeah, we would always go up busting together. We once busted 4 dudes at the same time together. But it looks like someone blew his back out. No. No, this is a bit I need to walk away from now. I'm Miles Edgeworth, and like you, I am also a prosecutor. Detective Richard Nicholas Gumshoe, sir. It's your Miles Edgeworth. I guess this is your office. Yes, that is correct. But it was you! You're the one that killed Jim! Hey, don't go or jump at the conclusions, pal. Just calm down, okay? I will not. I know things work around here. High prosecutor's office doors all have locks built into them. And only the owner of the office has the key to his or her own office door. That is correct. However, I was not the one who killed your partner. Yeah. Mr. Edgeworth has been overseas on a business trip this whole time, pal. And the key to the door was with me the entire time. Okay? Okay? Fucker? Who you gonna falsely accuse next? Me? I don't think you got the stones, the guts, the gumption, the moxie. The only one who could get in here was me. Oh, wait, that means, I'm not sure what that means. So it was you then! You're Jim's killer! No way, pal, you got it all wrong. Everyone calm down. We'll all just pin him out a charge on Gumshoe and call it a day. No fuss, no muss. Easy peasy. Mr. Portsman, correct? If you are a real prosecutor, you should know to stay collected. The investigation has only just begun. Isn't it too early to be drawing conclusions? Alright, I get the point. You're right, my mistake. I tend to get a little too hot-headed sometimes. Sure, I'm one cool customer though, Mr. Edgeworth. Fucking... What fucking moment. Ow! What? No. No, hold on. Do you know what he fucking looks like? In this goddamn panel? I've gotta get a clean one. You've got to give me. No, I don't know shit about Persona. Sure, cool customer service. Can I buy you a drink? No, you may not. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. Hear me all the way out. He's given the fucking... He's not happy to see him, I don't think. I swear I'm cooking. You can see it? I'm so glad. The LGTV spectrum? Hold on. Hold on, let me cook. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. This is... This is not worth it. I'm so sorry. So, I'm very fortunate to be able to say I can just, at any time with Miles. Bro. I've heard all the rumors about you. You're a great genius prosecutor. You're something of a legend, you know? This isn't a good bit. This is terrible. Anyway, let's call a truce and work together, okay? Now, how about a handshake to seal the deal? A pleasure to work with you. You guys are conducting your investigation, right? Sorry for barging in like that. Carry on then. It's your room after all. Thank you. I intend to. I just want a little more time to say goodbye to Jim. You there! Start! Back me up! I want you to capture the scene on film for me. My final farewell to my partner, Jim. What is with Capcom? Maybe these gloves giving thumbs up. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That one's going in my cringe compilation. I should probably give them some space. How's it coming along? Please, absolute silence. This picture is too important to mess up. Man to his art. Mr. Portsman, a word if I may. Jim, I swear I'll find your killer and bring him to justice. You wait to see. It'll be for the both of us. You want to talk to me about something? No, that's... Right, I feel like I'm interrupting. Oh, now I can, who's the old over here? Your jacket, sir! What's it doing on the floor? It must have fallen off the wall when the killer tried to threaten me by firing a round. So the killer not only shot the victim, but they shot your jacket as well. They did shoot the ultra-special jacket that you made your prosecutorial debut in. What if they'd shot through it? It would have been a disaster. Gumshoe, a man is dead. Like, I know I say this a lot when I'm playing these games. I have to go like, gang, we're having fun, but there's like a body. Like, gang, come on. It's not worth getting worked up over, detective. Not when there's something more here. Huh? Like what? I take you haven't noticed it yet, detective. There is a giant contradiction right here in front of us. Really? That Pixar and the old sprites for the artwork is lovely. So you think about the dead body time you get sane. True? I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop doing that. Shitty boy. Did I say contradiction? It must be rubbing off on me. I'm starting to sound like him. So I had to test something, you see. I moved my model a bunch. I had to make sure. Also, I like how, like, we are not 20 minutes into this investigation. We're already thinking about him. I should call him. But I have my own methods, and I will conduct this investigation in my way. When the scene before me contradicts a piece of evidence or seems off, that's when my deductive skills come into play. First, I have to find the spot that holds the contradiction. Beep! This is it. This bullet hole is where the contradiction lies. Rainbow flag half opacity over the screen. Don't tempt me. Okay, so I need to let you know though, I didn't even get to like confirm it, just when the cursor went over the bullet hole, the game went, oh! We are getting Dora the Explorer to the maximum right now, Gangarang, I'm afraid to tell you. If I spot something at the top, I should point my cursor at it and press T with conviction. When I found sufficient proof to prove the contradiction, I present it. This is how I do things. Only one shot fired. Eureka! What the fuck was that fruity ass yell? No? Mm-mm. 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 I'm sorry. What was that? Ow! Urethra! Shut up, B! Also, why the peanut? Goddamn. Eureka! Oh, I'm going to solve a murder. I'm in such a jolly good humour to have discovered the contradiction. Oh, aren't we doing so well at this investigation? We're going to figure it out, everybody. Eureka! You don't have to worry about hanging around Phoenix. He's in his own space. He could be a little silly. Oh, I'm I'm in such a wonderful humor. Maybe when we've caught the culprit, we can go and wave at the sailing ships at the dock. This is how he fucking sounds. And he sounds that way because he wears a fucking cravat. Very much like his failed dad. Like, do you mean like the dad that tried to kill him? Or the dad that died in the elevator? Fake dad. We've established a long time ago he's a fruit. Why am I surprised? Okay, right. I know many fruits. My entire friend group may as well be a fruit salad. B gets me. This is a young lad named Jonathan. He's got a tricycle giant lollipop. We'd have to deal with in the Von Karma household. God. Like, you aren't wrong, but also, come on. Yeah, like, not one of the fruits that I know and keep my company with would ever, upon figuring something out, go, oh, Eureka! Oh! Oh, Edgeworth, baby, you gotta take that cravat off. What do you mean, sir? It's elementary. Hang on. Wow! Hey, Edgeworth, did you just pointedly say explicit? I'm trying to stand in front of Gumshoe here. I'm doing a bit. God damn it. Did you just say elementary like some kind of fucking Sherlock Holmes ass poser? You do have a drink, you know. Fruit hat, usual fancies. True. It's elementary. 2 shots are fired in this room. I keep butting with him on so much. He loves British TV. The first fell victim, and the second filled his frame. Hey, that's right! However, this gun was only fired once. Hey, that's true too. Which means that one of these 2 bullets was fired from a different gun. Do you have another gun prepared for this range? By the way, I noticed something, sir. Yes? What's that thing sticking out from behind the frame? Well, it's obviously a fucking safe. Now that, it's a secret safe. A secret safe? Oh, I smell money. The cravat covers a super Hulock pin. I'll spare us the trouble and just say it. Nothing like what you're imagining is inside. If you could kindly move this frame out of the way. Roger that. I do talk about dusty. I suppose that's what happens when I'm not here to dust it once in a while. I had no idea there was a safe here. I'd have kept it clean for you, sir. I would have. I really would have. I'd have given it such a good scrub. You think Gumshoe can fully home defense on his own meaty claws? And he doesn't like his department-issued handgun, though. So why didn't you put this thing in? It wasn't something I had installed personally. Every prosecutor's office has one. Really? I had no idea. The only prosecutor is supposed to have knowledge of their existence. So what's inside, Mr. Edgeworth? Right now, nothing. We only use them to store especially important evidence when a trial is in session. That's it. Talk about squashing my hopes and dreams for a bit of recreational grand larceny. Impressive, I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Now this is odd. You found something, sir? It's a keypad. Don't you find it to be a bit too clean? Oh, ow, my neck. I fucking wonder. Yeah. There's a thick layer of dust all around it, but not on the keypad itself. You there, forensic scientist? Yes, sir? Could you please dust this area for fingerprints? You got it, sir. I couldn't find, let alone lift a single print. Looks like it was wiped down well. As I thought. It appears that logic is the only way around this setback. Time to rationally, calmly, connect the dots. Okay. I've already finished examining this area, but it never hurts to look again. Oh. Alright. Are you ready to engage our brain? Oh, I think I might be able to brain it out. Oh. You heard that bottle pop? Breaking out liquid events, what I'm about to be doing with the driver's seat? No, here's the thing, right? Dinty, do you not know what this bottle pop is? That's my fucking water bottle, baby. It's just got like a little, flip top. But Chow gets me with the save. It's coffee time, baby. 1 second. No hydration, more caffeine? The channel points demand it. Anyway. Basic powers. Connecting evidence to situations. I believe I figured out what murder was after. Well? What is it, son? The fact that the safe was wiped clean of fingerprints suggests that the criminal had at least attempted to open my safe. Making the culprit's motive for breaking and entering theft, I believe. Ow! But why? After all we've been through together since this hour or so we've known each other. How could you do this to me? I ain't done nothing to deserve it. I'm a good girl. I ain't never done nothing wrong. What do you mean he showed up with a pair of lead shoes, stabbed several times in the chest, shot in the ankles, bludgeoned lightly, and just a little bit bitten? Wouldn't it have been wasteful to not take the blood after not murdering him? I've done nothing wrong, I tells you. This changes what the other piece of information can tell me about this crime. Motive. And another hand. Like, I feel like I want to connect these because it's like... You know, like, this proves like it's another police officer, but I'm worried I'm too far ahead. So let's actually go... Signs of struggle. The longer monologue, the more time we have for the break to recharge. There may not be a break, got you to yeet. Okay, so to let you know what's actually in there very quickly. Hang on. We have a Paper Mario rendition of my bestie and model artist, Wakaraya. There is my Vilf mug. Vampire I'd like to... Don't worry about it. Wait, why am I... Oh, dang it. Beep. Oh, dang it. Beep. I'm so low res. Vampire I'd like to... You know. Fang. Vampire I would love to... Vampires ideally love fishing. No, okay, this isn't working. This isn't working. This whole Zoom bit... Fucked it. I'm telling you, I fucked it. Sorry, I'm getting a little too girly pop this time. Oh, the word is fire! God damn it. Anyway, it's my Vilf mug. That's my pink can of Beast Energy. And there is a peanut. That's just a peanut. There's an honest-to-God brick. And there is my wonderful daughter, Yippee, the autistic Garchomp. Fuck. There's a possibility that the files splayed on the floor are not the result of a struggle between the victim and his killer. Oh, you mean like it could be from when the killer tried to find something, sir? Precisely. I need to figure out if any of the files have been stolen. Yes, sir, I'm gonna shelve files like you've never seen before, even in the library. Sure. Let's, give that a try. It's as good as I can get it. Why do all the good ones always die young? Surely you must ponder that every once in a while, Mr. Edgeworth. No matter how much we lament, the dead will not come back to life. All we can do is search for the truth. And? That's what we're supposed to do. How do we go about finding the truth? First, we calmly restore the files to their rightful place. You got it! Here, let me help! This file goes here, and that book goes there. You sure know a lot about where things go, despite it being Mr. Edgeworth's office. Yeah, we kiss from time to time. Kinda fruity. I'm the one who keeps it tidy, pal, okay? Done! It would appear the murder was definitely committed here. Oh, the bloodstains on the bookshelf are still fresh. I suspect that the victim was killed in a standing position, hence the prints on the shelf. And then the guy fell down onto the floor, right? The blood on the floor is kind of grossing me out. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, A, B, C. Huh. Detective? Take the time to get over your weak stomach right now. Oh, but you know I'm not good with blood, sir. So there's something wrong with this picture. Could it be like all of this? I put them all back just as they should be, sir. It doesn't look like anything's missing. It does look like the killer moved the body to flip through my shelves. I wonder if they found what they were looking for. The body except he's leaning against the bookshelf. Well, then this guy's pants proves that pretty well. I'm sure he's a very organized man. He's living. Mothma. Sense, I suppose. See, I'm not completely useless, Mr. Edgeworth. So this is where this is where the bullet lodged itself after it went through the victim, huh? For the bullet to be lodged so squarely in a file space indicates the files were ransacked after the shooting had occurred. Then I guess the victim was moved because it was in the killer's way. I'm just gonna examine everything. Victim's handprint. He tried to support himself with his hands here after being shot. The prints on the floor, too. It's been made when unable to stay standing, he dropped to the floor. Oh, the blood. Oh, not the blood. It appears the victim was in a sitting position after being shot. Oh, so that's why the seat of the victim's pants has blood on it. That would be the logical conclusion. Speaking of that, anything in his hands? Nope. Oh shit, no. Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? I forgot I gotta... Can I deduce? Because there's something about this, right? Like... Yeah, okay, yeah. Eureka! Urethra! Fuck. Oh, B. B, I'm gonna kill you. B, I'm gonna kill you. I wouldn't have had that in my brain for every time he's gonna be going, Eureka! I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Killing you with my mind, exploding you to death with my brain. There's clearly a contradiction here with this bullet hole. What do you mean, sir? You don't see? Well, quite simply, the bullet hole itself is too low. If the victim was shot in the stomach, the hole should be much higher up. Well, but what if the guy was shot while he was sitting? Or laying down, sir? That would be illogical. The victim leaned against the shelf here after being shot, which suggests that he was standing when he was shot. That means... Wait, what does that mean, sir? It means you need to use your brain every once in a while instead of mine, detective. What's that? Fuck it. Fuck it. Oh. Oh. Why you gotta do it to me, sir? Why you gotta do it to me? After all I've done for you, why you gotta do it to me? He's just a big guy, and it's his birthday. In any case, it means someone made a faulty assumption. It was from this mistake that our current contradiction was born. What is a faulty assumption that caused a problem in the developer's position? The order of the files, right? I believe the order of the files is a bit off. You mean I put them back in the wrong order just now? There's, I think the labels on the files are wrong, sir. Oh? Yeah. See how the files that were shot begin with the number 0? Well, those do it all the way down there after 1, 2, and 3. That's really weird. Actually, the way they're organized now is the correct order. Exactly as I see them in my mind's eye. I fucking hate Edgeworth, dude. If I take a step back, I can assemble a perfect impression of my bookshelf within my mind's eye. Try out your new potato chip? I don't believe I need to. I've already ascertained. Yes! Yes! Yes, cows! Edgeworth is such a wiener, and it's so funny. He is in the Matrix. It's in my mind's eye. You've got to look this one up. Okay. You want to look up particularly, fucking... Where was it? Int J potato chip. INTG, like the Myers-Briggs potato chip. Anyway. But the numbers are all out of order. Those white binders are special, so they're arranged a little differently. But from this, you know the files were not in this order when the crime occurred. Aha, so that's it. I believe the killer made the same incorrect assumption as you just did, detective. Let's rearrange the files in numerical order and see what we find out. Do you think it'd be okay to prop the body back up how it was before it was moved? We finished processing the crime scene, so I don't see why it wouldn't be. Let's get our hands all over this guy. Fuck it. If you please, Detective Gumshoe. As I suspected, the bullet hole is now where it logically should be. The killer went through my files first before shooting Mr. Faith. And then put the files back in numerical... Sorry, and then put the files back in numerical order, I guess. Yeah, you can't post that. The big glasses dork. I love it. The big Ruby with the glasses. The hub. I see every single fucking anime glasses in it. Like, I see the shoo, and I feel the urge to start, like, powering up and engaging in violence. You feeling? Exactly. And then proceeded to shoot the victim. Why would someone kill a man and then look through your files one more time? Oh no! But if we look at the files in the order, oh, it upside down. Surely after all this time, it's not gonna be someone's name written in blood. Oh gosh, what could it say? Who could possibly be being accused falsely of this particular murder charge? Oh gosh, oh golly, oh fucking jeez. But have you considered your name in blood? Puzzling indeed. The files were thrown into disarray twice, once before and once after the crime scene. Why? The crime scene is as it was at the time of the murder. Time to give it another look. This... What is that? Why does it say gumshoe on there in blood? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. It says 11307. Oh, gosh. I'd say that's some incredibly incriminating evidence. Yes, indicative of criminal activity indeed. Oh, wait. There's gotta be some mistake. Wait, Sedgwick. Sir, help me. Say something, sir. I didn't do it. Look at 1, 2 from the right. Okay, I'm looking. Okay. 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 Look at 1, 3 from the left. OJ. You ever consider that? So I gotta be real with you. I was like frantically at that point, like looking for some kind of an aura. Like I was trying to get this fucking boba tea to shake out. Then that's what I was trying to do. Then I was trying to get an orange drink, but I didn't have that. Jackie status above head. I'm okay. Is that an OnlyFans book with blood on it? Snoot -1. And think about what you've done. It appears that one of my files was stolen. Is that all, sir? What about me in my situation? Is what the killer was really after. We did it. We saved the city. Looks like Jim was able to leave us the name of his killer in the end. And his most important message managed to reach us. I'm telling you, it wasn't me! Can't be terribly pleased to hear your beloved partner is the guilty party. You're going to accuse Detective Gumshoe of being the culprit. I sincerely hope you have some proof to back it up. I'll fucking kill you. That's my emotional support bear, you motherfucker. You think I'm going to get through a winter night without that bastard with me? I'll kill you. Jim's words. They're more than enough, wouldn't you say? If that's how you want to play it, then at least allow me to understand your reasoning. You got it. I don't like this one bit. There's something strange about this man's attitude. True. There must be some sort of flaw to his logic waiting for me to dig out. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you gonna do? They're gonna send me away. They're gonna send me to the big house, sir, but to me, with my size, it's just like a regular house if I think about it for too long, sir. And I can't fit in just a regular house, not with all the other people there, sir. I didn't do it. I didn't do nothing, I tells you. The big house. That one smashed out and got the MC8. What? What I always do in court. I'm going to cross-examine him. One way or another, I'll expose the flaw in his logic with this technique. Oh, how do you do that? Can you explain it to me, sir? Might as well. First, I listen to witness's testimony. I find a flaw in the testimony, something that contradicts the evidence. Open my organizer with E and present the piece of contradictory evidence. Then something to use T, but that's old news. But it's not like there's getting a flaw in that testimony every time, right? Correct. And at those times, I need to press the witness with Q. Okay, this is just the full. I wasn't sure if that was gonna be like any milesy twists, but it seems not. Okay. Sometimes by pressing, I can draw out new information and new or modified testimony. I think I get it, sir. I've been tutorialized. Very well. I'll even show you how it's done. Now watch carefully. Miles has such like a fucking vicious squint. Fucking, do you know what Miles would fucking kill it as? Miles would be like such a good goddamn drag queen, right? Like, think about like his particular like bitchy lean, right? Just think about it for a second, right? I'm swoosing about. Yep. Like, think about that for just a second. And like, sorry, wow, why am I so low res here? Oh my god, much better. Oi. Edge Boy's such an angry motherfucker. He really is. But like, think about the way he's like, use your brain instead of mine for just a second. Like, that fucking mean squint he's got. Like, I mean it when I say, like, I want to put him on one of those really, like, bitchy, like, drag shows. You know the ones? Like, fucking RuPaul's Frat Race, baby. My proportions are still off here. I'll fix it later. What? Detective Gumshoe. You stole Jim's gun from him and shot him dead. Furthermore, you messed up the files to make it look like you committed theft instead. That's when you moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf. Thanks to you. Sorry, but thanks to that, you didn't notice the bloody letters his body was hiding. It'll be by his final words that you will be brought to justice. You intend to argue that the victim's dying message points to his killer. I can hear Jim's voice, and he's calling for his killer's arrest. Are you sure you're not mishearing his words, Mr. Portsman? There's no way Detective Gumshoe was the culprit here. We'll find the flaw in this man's logic. Okay. Let's kill him with hammers. Expose it with incredible evidence. Sorry, with credible evidence. I think I already got this. Like, this is a tutorial case. That fucking fuck-ass metal. Detective Gumshoe, you stole Jim's gun from him and shot him dead. Further, you messed up files to make it look like you committed theft instead. That's when you moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf. Thanks to that, you didn't notice the bloody letters his body was hiding. Now, here's the thing, right? If there was a missing file, how would he have, like, missed all that, right? Like, literally, if he was stealing a file, he would have had to be getting his hands on the bit behind the body. There's no fucking way that could have been missed. No. Easy dub. Easy dub. Objection! Ooh, we got an achievement for objecting. Ew. Perhaps you're not aware, Mr. Portsman. There's a serious flaw in your logic. Ha! Bringing a bit of the courtroom into this, I see. No problem, I'm game. I can't help but find it odd. Excuse me? What that fellow prosecutor been brought down by the power of his own office? What are you talking about? Oh, you're joking. I get it. If you have the time to laugh, and you have the time to take another closer look at this. Do you still not see? If not, may I direct your attention to the missing file? What? That's impossible! Okay, if we go as far as saying, yes, there's a missing file, so that'd be unlikely. Instead of going, oh, huh, maybe I kind of missed a mark there. If instead of that you go, what? No way! How could that have been? I mean, the killer had planned it out so meticulously. How could this have possibly happened to me, him, them? Like, come off it, bruv. Ooh. He's got cool boy pursuit music. Okay. What's impossible, Mr. Portsman? Nothing. The files on that shelf are all about a certain case. When the killer went to take the file after murdering your partner, I highly doubt they could have missed the bloody letters written on the spines. This ain't the pursuit yet? What the fuck is this? This is just a bop? This is just the objection theme? God damn. I said just, like... Objection! It's possible they could have taken the file before committing the murder. I think it's pretty obvious the file was stolen after it was written on. The missing letters than the detective's name, but a file should be as proof. Yeah, I mean, the S is gone. There's only half an H. If Detective Gummisher really was the culprit of this case, I highly doubt that even he could overlook his own name written in blood on the files. Fuck, it's not lined up. I tried. Especially as a detective who can't stand the sight of blood. This is really me when I definitely didn't do it. Oh, Sonata, you missed it. It's gonna happen later again. Don't worry. Don't worry. This is really me when I didn't commit murder. Which means... what exactly? What does that make this dying message? It makes it the work of a criminal intent on tampering with the crime scene. The date's so low. I can't believe the criminal tried to pin this whole thing on me, sir. I'm gonna get him, sir. You'll see, I'll have him under arrest in no time. I'm gonna give him the old one, too. The new 3-4. The postmodern and downright avant-garde 5-6 if you don't hold me back. By God, you better hold me back. Well, Mr. Portsman? Brilliant! Absolutely splendid! Logic deserving of Olympic gold. I appreciate the praise, but it doesn't change the fact that your reasoning is flawed. You win some, you lose some. That's how life goes. Glad everyone's so cheery, even though I feel more dead than alive. Does it bring you pleasure to dock my pay, sir? Seems like you enjoy doing it. You come in, accused of murder. The soundtrack's been cut for the panels that have just me on them. They said that they won't get us paid to get me scored. Why'd you feel the need to hurt me, sir? There's a dead body here. Ha! But you know, it really is a shame. I really didn't want to have to bring this up. However... What is it this time? Are you still after me, pal? Humor me for a second. Who has the key to this office? That would be me! But Mr. Edgeworth just proved I'm innocent, pal. What the fuck was that? What? That's absolutely right! And I acknowledge your innocence. What the fuck was that, man? What was that fruity bullshit? Now, I know that I say this a lot when we're playing Ace Attorney, you know, like, as we sift through the wonderful fruit salad that is the absolute motley crew of a cast this game has. But what the fuck was that? And why do I sense that you still have something to say? Stop! Well, I was thinking, did you know there is one other person with the key to this office? One other person? Hey, you that... yes, sir. What is it, sir? Would you kindly fetch and escort that lovely young lady here for me? Lady? Girl is a member of this building security. Think of her as a, material witness. Security? Did you say security? No! Stop it, pal! Don't! What's wrong with him all of a sudden? Ow, why? Why? Why, Watchdog? I believe she needs no introduction. I have called upon Miss Maggie Bird, a member of security. Oh, no, not again! Not again! No! Not again! Maggie, no! Like, when it happens to Maya, it's like, oh, Beans, Nick, it's me again. But, like, with Maggie, I just actually feel really fucking bad for her. Right? This one gets constantly shut up. No! Her fiance died, she gets accused of a murder, and she, like, tries to move on. She's working somewhere else, there's another murder, implicated with the goddamn mob that she got blamed for, and now? Now? Here? This is fucked. She's gotten fired. Oh, Mags. Detective Gumshoe, sir. Maggie. Miss Bird is the security guard on watch tonight. I see. And your point is? My point is that she could very well have used it. And by it, I mean... Do you ever, like, realize that, sometimes games come out at, like, the perfect time for slang to really throw you off? Downright twisting it. And by it, I mean my master key. You heard it too? Absolutely, goddamn. All the stories in this building. What? If you're not the guilty party, Detective Richard Nicholas Gumshoe, and the only other person with access to this room is Miss Bird. How dare you? I would never sneak into someone's room. That's right. I refuse to believe that Maggie's the culprit, pal. It was me. That's right. I did it. It was me the whole time. Yeah. Jot that down. Can we take that as a confession, Detective? Well, it wasn't really me, but it definitely wasn't Maggie, pal. So yeah, it was me. If it was, you had no problem with that, right? Please refrain from flying off the handle, Detective. There's no need for such theatrics. Listen to your boss, Detective. He understands what I'm saying here. Like, what's with that slutty, like... What's with this fucking slutty-ass pose? Fucking... Stop! Why are you doing all that? Stop! Just fucking no, it's always one, and it's gonna be two. Okay, as I would... He's jacking his shit! That girl's the only one who could have committed the crime, and for one simple reason. God damn, he's really shaking it. Jack it off, you know? And then jack it on, then jack it off. What did you think I was saying? Pretty obvious that Miss Bird snuck into your room using the master key. No. Because maybe that's right. I wonder what Saudi's doing. No! Joni, you can't just, like, left field curve a guy into being a sexist and then accuse Sudani. That's rude. This evening, Joni. Lovely to see you.
His medal feels like it's just for show. It could be made out of chocolate and no one would know.
Anyway, it's fine. Jody hates me anyway. No! That's fucked up that you would say that. Alright. How does it taste? I ain't gonna tell. You know that one thing? Like, you know, guy who puts his hand in lava smugly won't tell everyone else what it felt like? That's me. That's me right now. That's what I'm Doug Dimma doing it to you. It's gold. It was absolutely gold. Pure gold. 10 million carat gold. Just middle mouth. It's pretty obvious that Miss Bird snuck into your room using the master key. I mean, if Detective Gumshoe isn't the one who opened the door, I'll be only Miss Bird is our prime suspect. On top of which, she knows our good detective, doesn't she? Making it all the more probable that she was the one who faked the dying message. So saying she used the master key. Incredibly incriminating evidence, wouldn't you say? That's what you claimed about the evidence earlier as well. That was then, this is now. The flow of a good match always changes during a rally. I'm gonna beat this man to death. Any questions? Think it'd be easy. You have a question? What is your question, Chow? With hammers? With hammers. It's all about your reflex and reaction time, especially for an athlete like me. If there was anyone else other than Miss Bird who could have used a master key. Seems the only way to get Mr. Portsman to give me more details is to press him. Yes or no to arson? So, Shepard, what I can ascertain, you saw me in the bug zone, you got an emote from D. You've been around the gaggle of dorks, and every single one of them say, no arson, no cults, no crime. I need you to listen to me for a second. Because while we're here, while you're with me, crime. Yeah? Crime. Arson. Grand larceny. And more. Really cool crimes, though, you dig me? Anyway, let's solve a crime for now. EGA do crime time. You already understand how we work around here. You get me. Legal assassination, woo! Oh boy. E-trans throw hands, that's cool. I like that. Pretty obvious Miss Bird snuck into your office using the master key. Hold it! I gotta press everything, baby. You're sure Miss Bird is the only member of security who could have used the master key? There's only one person on staff at this time of night. And tonight, she's it. Don't do it. Oh, he does the two. The dirty double. Isn't that right, Miss Bird? That's, true, but I wasn't able to use the master key at the time of the crime, sir. Something able to. What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, moving on. I get sidetracked by something unrelated. What do you mean, unrelated? I want to hear what she has to say, pal. You can't really trust her not to tell lies. Plus, I hate wasting time. Yeah, more details, thank you. Not so fast. I, too, am interested in hearing what Bird has to say. Didn't I just save you wasted time? We don't need to hear her lies. I'll be the judge of that. Miss Bird, if you please. I discovered the master key was missing at around 1 a.m. Sir. It is. What do you mean by missing? As in, it wasn't anywhere in the security booth. Sir, the killer must have stolen it. Mr. Portsman, I believe this to be an important piece of testimony, don't you? I can't believe that someone like you would be taken in by such words. Don't do the dirty double. The dirty double! I'm not lying, sir. Objection! I'm trying to make a differentiation between her and mine. It's mostly in the fact that Maggie sounds sadder. If that's the case, I'd like to know why you have the master key now. I don't quite know. It just reappeared all of a sudden, sir. A likely story! And where's your proof the key was stolen to begin with? Huh? I bet you just forgot where you put it and found it again. I never lose things. I can practically guarantee that. I'll kick your ass. With me, if something disappears, it's usually 'cause someone stole it. Yeah, pal. Trust me, you don't want to test just how bad her luck is. Maggie. God, poor Maggie. Ain't she just been going through it? Poor Maggie. Be really in it now. Unfortunately, I can't deem this piece of testimony as conclusive. Glad you agree, Mr. Edgeworth. You still have established Maggie's motive for breaking into Mr. Edgeworth's office. The motive? Did we already establish that it was theft? I mean, the culprit clearly went through the bookshelves and at least tried to save. It is as Mr. Portsman says, Detective. Can't ignore the fact that all the evidence points towards a motive of theft. But, like, what were they stealing and why, though? A motive has, like, multiple steps to it, though, right? Come on, gang. God damn, I hate the White Pharaoh. I'm done taking blows. It's time to counterattack with a few facts of my own. 10? Messed up shelves and a wiped down safe, I'd say thievery. But like... What's what we got? My badge. Shot at 205, only one shot. Prosecutors one. Only they know of them. Oh. Hey. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Shepard, did you need to see him take his jacket on and off a couple more times? Sorry, let me just, Is this what we're here for tonight? You feel me? Anyway. So the wipe down safe. Why would she know about the safe to swipe it down?
Objection!
If she's not a prosecutor, she just works here. Do you wish to continue insisting this bird was set on stealing something? Why not? It's the truth after all. It was also by your logic that we came to the whole thievery conclusion anyway. That may be, but you must also be aware of the fact that the safe is a secret safe. Who would ever think that there would be a safe hidden behind a large, like, wall-hanging decoration? I think you'll find that there's been no reason, no rationale. It would be highly illogical for someone to even consider checking behind something on the wall for a safe. That's entirely preposterous, you absolute buffoon. The existence of it is only privy to prosecutors. Well, now you're fucked, aren't you? Ah! This is my face when I, like... definitely didn't commit murder. Happens in the locker room, stays in the locker room, prosecutor. Oh wait, no, it's the other way around. What happens in oh, whatever, let's keep going. I find it a little hard to believe that a hidden safe was part of a cunning plan. but she could have found it by accident while she was turning everything else upside down. I highly doubt that. I'd say the culprit knew exactly what they were looking for. After all, only the bookshelf and the safe are targeted. Shit, even I didn't know about that safe, pal. What is it about this specific fucking gumshoe face that is completely sending me into orbit? Yeah, I completed the Wordle. I just put the right word first time, baby. Easy. Clueless. Nappies. There's no way Maggie could have known about it neither. Then are you proposing Claire is a prosecutor? Interesting conclusion. That's definitely looking more and more probable. This is really me when I know that, like, you definitely did it. Like, this, okay, real talk. Who wins in a fight? this fucking Edgeworth face, or Phoenix Wright with his hands on his sides? I have no fucking clue what's happening. Oh yeah, baby. Such a squid evil. Look, he's got like such a fucking... He's got such, like, he has such egregious bitch face. Like, it's actually unreal how much cunt this guy is serving at all times. It's like he has to. He has no choice but to serve. He is successfully accusing someone of, like, committing a murder. He's like, yeah, I fucking know you did it. I fucking got you. I'm going to kick your ass. What's wrong, prosecutor? You have a different suspect in mind now? Curses! Why? What made you? What's with the angry face all of a sudden? I don't know, I mean, with how tetchy you get in the moment, anyone is certain that you might have been tangentially related to the murder case. I don't want to be throwing spurious accusational statements, but you seem a little upsetty. It's all my fault. What do you mean? Jim, he knew about the existence of the secret safes. What did you just say? We were partners, like inseparable, conjoined twins. That's why I told him. Filled him in on the secret safes. Hey gang, does this suck? Like, it's like every now and then, like, I'm put through a reveal in one of these cases, and I pause and I go, hey, does this blow a little bit? And that means, yeah, I know. I'd only just told him too. Obviously, it was wrong of me to tell him. I still can't quite believe it, but the thief who broke in at your room is probably Jim. And I was claiming that the victim was the thief. And you were simply trying to stop him, weren't you? Miss Maggie Bird? Excuse me? I mean, you are a security guard, right? That's your job. But killing is going a bit too far, even in your risky profession. But what the... You're still accusing Maggie of the murder? Brother, come off it. Yes and no. I mean, she had stumbled upon Jim, who'd probably drawn his gun. I get it. Self-defense, wasn't it? No, I couldn't. I could never do something like that. Not even as a security guard, sir. Plus, even if he was the thief, he wouldn't have a key to this office. Which is precisely why I had to steal it, wouldn't you say? It's Jim who stole the master key. Huh. Pretty impossible for a supposedly stolen key to be here with us unless you achieved it from Jim. After you fucking killed him. This guy is on the same level as fucking Solid back in, like, the fucking first case in terms of, like, the absolute scale of me when I'm lying. You feel me? God damn. Theo Kuwata, motherfucker. I literally said they're doing the 11037 bit. I literally said that as soon as we saw the blood on the paper. Sadani, you weren't there, but you gotta believe me that I said it. We are two of soul. We're touching. We're holding hands. Just a pause, are you honestly accusing your own partner of being a thief? I don't want to admit it, but it's the only way for everything else to make sense. Does he no honor? Now that I think we're done here, the investigation waits for no man. Can people be so kind as to see yourselves out? You can't kick us out. This is Mr. Edgeworth's office. Ah, but I'm the one who's been assigned to this case. You're all suspects to varying degrees and therefore ineligible to run this show. Ooh. That's actually a pretty good first case twist. Okay. Listen, pal. How many times do I have to say this? Maggie can't be the culprit. Detective Gumshoe, calm yourself. But sir, you have no choice but to accommodate his request. For now. Ha! Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. At least one of you understands. Oh, and if you could remove yourselves from my crime scene, I'd be most grateful. Mark my words, Mr. Portman. We will meet again. If that's a formal request from the legendary prosecutor himself, then I suppose so. You don't disappoint me, you hear? To be continued. Oh. Take a save. Alright. That is such a rapid fucking typewriter by comparison. That's nuts. Alright, gang. Ah, shit. I didn't think this through. Hello. It's me. I'm back here on the screen. Belly detected. Yeah, I got a piercing. Ta-da! Anyway. So, what I was going to say was, it's about that time again. We are still going to be going for a bit longer tonight. But here, I'm going to be taking us out. We are going to be going on a 3-minute break. Ad break. If you need to get a beverage, a snack, if you've got to clear some washing up out your room, plates, bowls, cups, cutlery, whatever crockery you have to hand. If you've got to take your meds, if you've got to start some laundry, if you've got to finish some laundry, if you've got to take a sip of some coffee. If you've got to run to the bathroom, hashtag go piss girl. This is your 3-minute go... Well, that was the mug I just emptied of coffee, I guess. Anywho, I'll see your dogs in 3 minutes, yeah? See you then. We're jamming. Well, you know what? I'm changing it back. I thought it'd be funny to be able to walk across the screen. Do you know what it is? More trouble than it's goddamn worth. Yeah, baby. Alright. Welcome back, Batroom Baddies. What's poppin'? It's time to keep fucking investigating. Prosecutor's building, the 12th floor hallway. What is with that prosecutor? I couldn't believe how rude he was. Was unbelievable. Please maintain your professionalism, detective. I'm gonna find some really solid evidence proving Maggie's innocence. Oh, it's gonna be some solid fucking evidence. You hear me? You ain't prepared. Oh, my brain! The creases go deep, you understand. We've been kicked out at the crime scene, sir. True. Sit on what? Sit on what now? Mr. Edgeworth, your mouth is emoting like you're talking, but you don't appear to have any lines right now. You cursing me in tongues. Looks like my life's falling to yet another gigantic bitch. Don't despair, Miss Bird. You can overcome this as well. All these ditch you fall into, the only one that's really stuck is the fact that your fiancé died. You've been able to find alternative employment quite handily. It's ended up frankly. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. How many other places and things we should be looking into anyway? Huh? Really, sir? Really? I need a fucking beverage. I need a cola. Do you understand me? How am I supposed to be solving murders? But I lack sugar. But honestly, like, fucking, the whole twist of this game's, like, gameplay bit, like, we practically were doing prosecutors bullshit, like, when we were the defense. So this is really, like, barely a step away from the shit they had us doing before. And it's even closer to shit they had us doing before. For example, this hallway. The linchpin of his argument against Miss Bird is related to the master key. In this case, this hallway is the perfect place to look for more information regarding the mysteries surrounding my door. But it's actually gonna turn out that this wasn't his office at all, but the key and the whole office was... oh. Everything, the whole decor, all of it. That's the twist, I'm telling you. Okay. Oh, it can run. No. 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 Not you. Not you. Not here. Not now. He doesn't run, he struts. I'd say it's like, I don't think he has the leg span for a real strut, you feel me? Alright, let's go talk to Payne. Looks like you're in quite a pinch, Mr. Edgeworth. Sure, a murder within the walls of the prosecutor's office is no trifling matter. Just find, apprehend, and punish the killer accordingly post-haste. Sounds like a messy case you've got in your hands. If you ever feel lost or need some advice, my door's always open. How gracious. I'll keep your offer in mind. Who is this guy again? I'm so compelled with the fact that Edgeworth literally just forgets his fucking name. What's basketball doing here? It's Mr. Portsman's Mr. Portsman's prized possession, sir. I heard he also plays soccer, dodgeball, and even tennis. Not a single one of these sports suitably played in a hallway. Like, fucking picture this, right? Here you are, like, you know, I had to come in to answer some questions. I didn't know that I'd seen a murder. He was so close to me. I'm really struggling to keep it together, but if you think that this evidence is gonna be helpful, and then you just hear someone just like, Colby, like you just see someone do a full-bodied slam dunk in the hallway where you are reckoning with the absolutely harrowing experience of being dragged through the ringer in a courtroom. I'm gonna kill that guy with hammers. Real? What's real? Killing him with hammers, or like, so like if sorry, like, you're presented with two lawyers. Like, yes, I graduated Yale, magna cum laude, top of my class. I was actually a partner at a private legal firm for a long time before I actually moved into the public sector. But I really thought that this kind of public prosecution was going to be more my speed. And then meanwhile, there's the guy next to him like, yo, check out my dribbles! It's about like fucking fundamentals. I want that one. I want the one that's got your movement. I gotta tell you what. I think anyone could be a lawyer, but not anyone could be a Laker. Is that a good team to say that for? Laker? I don't know what I don't know basketball. Yeah? Whoa! I did a good sports. I did it. Can that white boy break ankles? Or do you think he's a boss? It could be a piece of gum, but not everyone can be a gumshoe. That's true. I'm thrilled that my sports ball bit got the esteemed grade of close enough. Is everything alright? Everything alright? Yes, sir. If you must know, I weighed myself this morning. I found I'm finally at 154 pounds. Congratulations. Can I ask about this hallway into this room? Oh, everything's okay, sir. A bit of advice. Stay focused, or you may start to lose even more weight. What the fuck? Like, hey, Edgeworth? Run it back. What the fuck did that mean? Right? Right? Like, what the fuck did that... I don't think he means that, Chow. I do not think that Edgeworth is threatening to milk his colleagues. Staring at his ass. I think I'm projecting, then. Chow's out here milking the feds? What the fuck are we talking about? What's wrong with you tonight? Are you okay? What's the basketball hoop doing here? Hey, didn't this used to be just outside next to the building a long time ago? So when and why was it moved indoors? I don't remember exactly. I saw one of the officers drag it up here recently. Drag it? I heard it wouldn't fit in the elevator, so the poor guy had to bring it himself. All the way up to the 12th floor. I'm surprised that they didn't make you do it, Gumshoe. I can check the doors. It's obvious. Go 3. Hey, Maggie, whose room is this again? It's Mr. Portsman's, sir. So he's my new neighbor, I see. I suppose he moved in while I was away overseas. Thrilled that this is how I need to check if there's anything to examine along the wall. Okay, when you can see his arms from like the front on angle as he's doing the run, like this is fine. This is a respectable jog. This is fruity as fuck. Respectable fruit salad. Respectable fruit salad. Respectable fruit salad. Respectable fruit salad. I can't explain it to you, but I know I'm right. Impressed, I've suspected every suspicious looking nook or cranny. This office. 1203, 1203, Mr. Portsmouth. Oh, okay, that's fine. 1202. These 4 numbers on number plates alone proclaim this to be my office. Well, these number plates slide right out, sir. You have to be able to take the play out when a room becomes vacant, you know? Well, the idea that it can be so easily removed is kind of... Any signs of forced entry? According to the guard, no signs that the lock was picked either, sir. The door really was opened with a key. Did you have to ask if any prints relative to the doorknob? Apparently, the doorknob's clean as a hoist. Wiped, they think. This thief is, they did a good job of not leaving any clues behind. Ween as a clistle. A minimalist, like classy door made of top quality wood. It's sturdily made, making it impossible to break in by force. It's almost majestic, sir. I wish I could be as stately as this door. So, once again, I am compelled to ask, what the fuck are you talking about? Gumshoe would praise a door as something greater than himself. Being detected with silver walls has a certain virtuous value, I think. If you live up to your full potential, it's a poignant trait that anyone can admire. I see. So you're saying, sir, that me being me is the best thing I can do for everyone? Yeah. Yes, Gumshoe. Good God, man. Get it together. You're embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing me in front of the hose. Right. That long pause wasn't exactly reassuring, sir. Clear. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck! I've just inspected every suspicious looking nook or cranny. Oh. Oh, ain't that missing 0 series file, sir? No doubt about it. The bloody letters mark it clear as day. I don't know, sir. I've seen some pretty cloudy days. There seem to be a few pages missing. I think it took only what was necessary and left the rest behind. That's what these 0 files about, sir. He's got something worth stealing them, huh? Not particularly, since a collection of court case files. However, the cases within these files are not mine. Oh? They belong to the High Prosecutor who used to occupy my current office. I have my reasons, but let's just say I was charged with keeping them as they were. That means the thief must also have wanted the file for a specific reason, right? Yes, Gumshoe, that would be right. I'm so proud of you. Are we all so proud of him? God only knows I am. It would seem so. Only the pages related to that case from 10 years ago were missing. I wonder why anyone would care about such an old case. Well crafted, high quality soap for visitors. The stitching is excellent. Talk about a luxury waiting area. Yo, these babies are also great for napping, you know. Go easy on him. He's trying logic for the first time. He's doing his best. He's so stupid. He's so stupid, I love him. You would sleep even out here, detective, in a hallway. Whenever I do, I always wind up about dreaming that if you had a dream that you could do anything. Understand? Always ends the same way. Me getting trounced by a lawyer. Isn't that awful? Maybe I should give this a try sometime. To envision myself winning, naturally. I would simply lay down here, and instead of dreaming of losing, I would dream of victory, winning, and success, because I'm built different. Do I have anything in here? No. Hey, Maggie. I was wondering if I may speak with you for a bit concerning this case. I've always been a big fan of the courtroom, but this is like a dream. A dream where I'm being cross-examined by the Miles Edgeworth. Uh-huh. Let's chance passing by. I must remember to ask about the master key. To jog her memory by showing my notes to her with tea. Oops. So about the victim? Have you ever met the victim before? Well, I've seen him a couple of times before when I had to go to Mr. Poitzman's office. Poitzman's is... Mr. Faith was always playing basketball with Mr. Poitzman, so... That sounds like fun! Just once, I'd have loved to play with him. NWF? Yeah? Is it time for Miles to inherit the great lawyer tradition? Which fucking one? Are we, like, presenting distressing information? It sounds fun, but the only person ever taking a shot was Mr. Poitzman. All Mr. Faith ever did was pass him the ball, sir. On second thought, I don't think I'd have fit all that well with him. Hey Maggie, how you doing? It's Maggie Bird, correct? I take it that you're an acquaintance with the detective? She was under my supervision back when she was still on the force, sir. Oh, excuse me, my badge. One day, she got caught up in a murder, and things started going downhill, so she quit. But I owe a lot to Detective Gumshoe for introducing me to my current employer. Or so I thought until a few hours ago. Perhaps I was about to clock out for the night. You got caught up in this whirlwind of a case, correct? Don't worry. My life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles. Gotten sick from all kinds of foods, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. And now I even managed to be named a criminal. Just when I've become a security guard. Dog. How many stories at how many months? Dog? That's a lot to go through in one lifetime. I know, just when I thought I'd finally found my happiness, I ended up getting you and Detective Gumshoe involved in my bad luck. You don't need to worry about me, Miss Bird. Nor do you need to worry about yourself. I will solve this case and prove your innocence. All I ask in return is your cooperation. Why are you acting so defense attorney, huh? What's all this about, fella? It's almost like he knows that fucking Portsman's bullshitting. Yes, sir, Mr. Edgeworth, you can count on me. I'll do all I can to help. And I need to keep her down here, so if Emma's ever in the same scene as her, I can still go up. Or I'm fucked. Based upon my badge. That's a prosecutor's badge, isn't it? It proves that you're really a prosecutor. Interesting. Despite all appearances, she seems to know more than Gumshoe. With that badge, even I could be a professional prosecutor. Sir, may I please try it on just for a little bit? I don't think that would be a very good idea, do you? I guess not. I didn't fucking think so. I thought we're actually on the same level. The master key. Rub it off on him. No. Fuck! Sorry, just the single aura. Aura. Someone who discovered that the master key was missing. By the time I realized it, I think it was around 1 a.m., sir. And I noticed it back at around 2:30 a.m. I was just sitting there on the ledge where the security room's reception window is. But I'm sure that between those 2 times, it was not just gone, but stolen, sir. Until 2000. Why is such an important key stored in such an insecure space? Did I just bark? No. What? I'm not that kind of girl. Nah, it's not like that, sir. We always keep the key further inside the room, away from the window. Always, you say.
BTW duck.
Huh? What do you mean? I tried to shimmy, you gotta believe me. Well, I admit that that was a bit careless, but I have my reasons. I left it up because I was sort of using it at the time. It was after I'd used it that I left it sitting on the ledge. To use the master key. Why? It's true, I'm not. Anyway. So a bug on your screen? Was it me? You know, I was hanging out with a fucking pal of mine, Dandy. She kept calling me a mosquito. And I feel like that's a microaggression, right? Thus, I need to commit an anti-horse microaggression in response to keep karma balanced. Oh, I had to use to open the door for this prosecutor who forgotten his key. Oh, the little hat. I mean, it's my job as a security guard, right? Ah. What is it? That's right, I just remembered. Prosecutor who forgot his key. It was Mr. Poitzman, sir. What? Please tell me more, Miss Bird, quickly. Forgetful Mr. Poitzman. Here's the thing, Dinty. She's a fucking centaur. Sounds like an insult used by M. Bison. Damn. It was around 12 a.m. Mr. Portsman forgot his office key, so he came down to security, sir. And that's when you loaned the master key to him. No way! It's against regulations to loan the master key to anyone. I walked with Mr. Portsman to his office and opened the door for him personally, sir. I see. And then? What happened after that? Well, he called me to come close up his office as he was leaving to go home. That was around 1:30 a.m., I think. In summary, for the sake of one forgetful prosecutor, you used the master key twice tonight. Talk about suspicious. I doubt you can say that. You've never left your keys at home, detective. This calls for a thorough examination of Mr. Portsman's door. Ooh, okay. Okay, do you know what I'm thinking already, since they pointed out the nameplates? It's gonna be like, he swapped the nameplates, it was like, yeah, I'm 1203, right? I can feel it. In my bones. Okay. Rexler inspected every suspicious looking look and credit. No, fuck, there's nothing of interest here. Actually, what's of interest is here. It's Mr. Portsman's personal basketball hoop. I can't believe you put something like this in the hallway of the prosecutor's office. Oh, do you know, it's actually pretty useful. You haven't gotten lost trying to get to your office since it's been here. How long have I had the same office and yet you still managed to get 4 numbers, detective? 4 numbers. 2 of them are in order. $12.03. I take it this is Mr. Portsman's office? Yeah, can't mistake because of that basketball hoop, sir. Oh, that reminds me, Mr. Portsman had actually wanted room 1202 really badly. But since you're already occupying it, Mr. Edgeworth, we put him next door, sir. So why was Mr. Portsman so particular about getting room 1202? I'm not sure, but I guess come think about his birthday being December 2nd? This is, like, so deeply suspicious, right? Bro, what? Nope, that's gotta be it. I can't think of another reason why. I can think of at least 3. Why am I wasting time thinking about this? Minimalistic, classy, all made of wood, majestic, fits in well with the ambience. Even Mr. Portsman seems dignified just because he works behind one of these. Nonsense, a man does not become more or less dignified because of where he works. Well, I can't. Oh, that. He seems more dignified than Mr. Payne. Mr. Payne? I suppose custodial work can also be dignified. His ass does not know who Winston Payne is. His ass does not know, nor does he care to know. And you know fucking what? He's right. Sorry about that, everyone. Sure. The door is locked. I bet the old credit card trick wouldn't work here, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? This is the office of a high prosecutor, detective. These doors will be pretty ineffective for the average cat burglar to get through them. Ah! So I guess only a great cat burglar could get in. That must be who our culprit is. It's that easy, baby. Oh! What if I should return that conclusion to have a pawn shop you brought it from? Miles! What is your problem tonight, man? That was like actually, like, again, he would make such a good drag queen, you feel me? Okay. I'll grab this. Nothing on the net itself. Why can we go back here? Why isn't this finished? Check this area out. It never hurts to take another look. Something ain't right. I think I've got to start using, dare I say it, logic. Another handgun, files in disarray. These are nothing, so it must be these two pieces. The master key was used at 12 and 1:30. It was missing from 1 until 2:30. Hear me out. Logic. Miss Bird, I'm afraid there's a flaw in your story. What? No way, pal. I mean, sir. Oh shit, one moment. Oh god, my back. My neck. My back. My neck. My back. It's mostly just my neck and my back. I need to be really real with you, gang. Mirroring is the thing that cats do when they like someone, pal. You implying that we're friends or something? Cherished companions, pal? Yeah, don't get the wrong idea, pal. You said that you locked up Mr. Portsmouth's office at around 1:30 a.m., correct? But a master key had already been stolen at that time. Wow, nothing gets by you, Mr. Edgeworth. You saw that contradiction like a pro. Yeah, but why did you leave it there? Mate. I totally forgot about that, but thanks to you, I remember it now. It was on that very time that I realized the master key was missing. And? Well, I'm a security guard, sir. I couldn't just admit to losing a master key, could I? I, pretended to lock up his room. Sir. You... Oh, God. That definitely platonic gumshoe vents to her about how Edgeworth doesn't get his signal. Any pretenders? Say you're not like the other, you know? How do I say you are not much like the other one? Yeah, I used my house key and made it look like I was locking up, sir. So in actuality, you never did relock the door then? Well, I thought that maybe I could go lock it after I found the key. Come think of it, I guess the door still hasn't been locked properly. What I can deduce here? What are we deducing? The door is locked tight. Well, okay. Is this spot somewhat connected to any of the evidence I hold? The master key was so... Okay, this is weird. I'm presenting the door at the door. You just made a gnome noise. Did you perchance, Chow, figure it out and go, whoop! Eureka! 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 Oh, mother, you wouldn't believe it, but on my way back from my shift at the factory, I deduced such a wonderful fact. I am not going to be kind to the Eureka shout for the entire rest of the game, this I promise you. If what Miss Bird said is true, then why is this door locked tight? What? Oh, you're right. Miss Bird, are you sure you didn't relock this door? I'm certain of it, sir. I don't think Mr. Portsmouth noticed it himself that I hadn't. Which means... what? Sorry. It even means that he actually does have the key to his office. Or that the door Miss Bird opened wasn't this one, but a completely different one. She opened a different door? How can you prove that? There's an easy way to find out. Or you have to fucking stop pulling that goddamn face, man. Like it's not me, right? This expression is bad. I'd go a step further. I'd say that this is an expression that warrants beating with hammers, right? The shout. What is Mr. Edgeworth doing? I love this expression. Like, I think about the potato chip sodium thing every time. We need to examine these. Prints on the number plate. The prints on the number plate. They'll tell us all we need to know. Everything? Really? Like what, sir? Like, for example, and such as... You know, I think it's really cute that... Okay, so I think... the man takes it. So first of all, you get me, Shepard. Secondly, I'm a little mad, because what I wanted to say was, like, the reason why that would be important is because we could tell if they were switched, because I'm, like, so certain that they were switched. Maybe prints on the doorknob. I fucking guess. Well, we know sure that Detective Gumshoe's dinner will only consist of instant noodles. Wow! That was amazing, sir! How did you know? The fact that Gumshoe flails in his own way is really fucking wild. That's supposed to be a joke to cheer me up, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, that's it. No, we should get back to doing what we need to do, and that is... No. It's just probably the prints on a number plate, right? No, sorry, the prints on a doorknob, then. Don't know who came and went, because if your prints, Maggie, aren't on it, then that means this wasn't the same door. And then we can know to check the number plates. The prints on the doorknob will tell us everything. Hey, you! Yeah, you, pal! Do us a favor. See what you can lift from this. Yeah, because, like, okay, if we think order of operations, she opens the door for him, lets him in. She closes the door for him, lets him out. So what you find out? It's only such belligerent nostril flaring, detective. Like, does Gumshoe not look like he's about to start playing Streets of Rage? Does Gumshoe not look like he is about to do like a double lariat to clear the immediate enemies around his area and vicinity? So, I found only Mr. Porton and Mr. Faith's prints on the doorknob. So only 2 people's prints were found on this, That's pretty decisive. Huh? I'm lost, sir. Thinking logically, a certain other person's print should be on this knob as well. But frankly, when we're trying to deduce who's been fingering the right knobs at which time, and with what level of ferocity that knob's been handled, well, his print should also be on this doorknob. Maggie boy. Yes, child, what's wrong? Is there something you find wrong about the gleam of this knob? What's wrong, child? Something about it? Huh? Didn't think so. Oh, fuck. Don't you find it odd that the prints of the person who unlocked this door are absent? You mean? Yes, the door that Miss Bird opened could not have been this one, but a different one. There we go. What have we here? I hate Ace Attorney so goddamn much. Like... getting quite here about his knob was man-handled or woman-handled. This knob was never touched by a woman. Literally, we have just asserted and ascertained that this knob was exclusively handled by the guys, by the boys. This knob is boys only. But yeah, we, remember to look down. I won't rest until I've looked everywhere suspicious. Oh hey, here's something I completely fucking overlooked. Inga's been here. No woman has ever touched my knobs. No one else is allowed in my private residence, eh? I miss him. But, like, it's the fact that we're, like, only now looking down, like, oh, what's this? When we were down looking at the fucking basketball. We've literally been down here, gang. Instantly, the fucking... There it is, it's the line. Yeah, I've noticed this a few times already. Yeah. Hey, Sadani, is this the new rifling marks that are fingerprints of guns? Anyway, the scoring's really nice. Basketball property, Mr. Porter. Yes, sir, it's always ready for a match. Basketball, soccer, dodgeball, tennis. Doesn't matter what sport it is, he's game. It'd be a little hard to play tennis with this ball. Ho ho! Yeah. Basketball is just like Space Jam. True. Isn't the point you should be focusing on, Detective? You're right. Now I know what I should be focusing on. Bam, Mr. Portsman. Someone should teach him to clean up his toys after he's done playing. I think we've reached the end of this conversation. Oh, wait, no, we have. What's this? What are you looking at, sir? Oh, hey! How about a game? It's all about the fundamentals. That's okay, detective. I just found the position of this hoop to be a little off. Hey, you're right, sir. I guess Chipton told me to seriously sweet slam dunk. You guys want to go play toys? Toys mentioned? The position of the hoop is definitely unnatural. Let's take a note of this. You're so cooked and you don't even know it. Minimalist classy, don't make talk about it much. I got majestic. Even Mr. Portsman. Oh, fuck. It's the same dialogue, but we're down here now. What is this? Looks like a scrap of paper. Sorry, it looks like a scrap of paper. I'll get it for you, sir. Let's see. Oh, there's something written on it. I bought the 3 pieces of evidence by just like we talked about on the phone. It looks like you're out. Guess I'll catch up to you later. Buddy. It's Mr. Portsman. Oh. She's down on my luge till I speak? I guess? I'm working with what I got, Meow. No. Looking around this hallway is actually paid off quite handsomely. Huh? How so, sir? In a variety of different ways. Maybe it's time I had a little chat with the real culprit of this case. You know who the killer is? Wow, Mr. Edgeworth. As long as my logic is sound, then yes. The mastermind behind this one is none other than Mr. Portsman. What? I knew it! That's exactly what my logic senses were telling me, too. He's so stupid, right? You get me. I love him. I really do. I suspected it was him from the instant he accused Maggie of being the killer, so... That is anything but logical. Lady and gentleman, please prepare yourselves. Come what may, it's time to knock on truth's door, which happens to be my door, the door where truth is hidden behind. Just so you all know that the door with which truth and actual justice is hidden behind, it's notably not Portsman's door, it's mine. Just so we're clear. Okay, it's 5 in the morning. Let's cook. The points are finished processing the bloody lettuce, sir. All right, we'll take a gander at it. Pass it here. With that sweet, with that sick pass. Okay, looking good. You there, take good care of this. Whoa. Well, there's Detective Gumshoe. Edgeworth originally said all that, but it was cut into translation. That's true. Even it's 5 hours after midnight. 5 hours after midnight. Oh, these pants are tight. They're pretty spiffing, though. Look at me, spiffed up. End of the line for you, Portsman. We got you now. Call off your dog, Mr. Edgeworth. There's some kind of joke. It's no joke. You know, Mr. Jacques Sportsman. Jacques Sportsman. Jock Sportsman. I was wondering how the first name fit. I was like, Sportsman makes sense. Jacques. Has anyone ever told you that Ace Attorney's really fucking bad? Anyway, but you're the only guilty party in this case. You must be pretty upset getting chased out of your own room. I'd be mad too. So I guess you could stay if you promised out of our way. You intend to hide your crime under guise of a prosecutor doing his job? I can see right through that unsightly, paper-thin mask you wear upon your cowl. You never thought it would come to this. Actually, come to think of it, your mentor was Manfred von Karma, right? Hey, Sadani. Sadani, you there? Sick man! Sorry. Karma killed a man. Well, to be fair, Von Karma did kill a man. That actually is true. Like, he did kill someone. Has anyone ever told you these writers are the smartest people known to man? I don't know about that. Alright, I'll do my bit later once that's ready. Yeah, Snap-Pod's in. Ah, oh, fuck. Ah, well. Legendary prosecutor who never lost a single case for 40 long years. But there was always this incessant chatter of forged evidence with that guy. It really teaches me that I gotta stay on the lookout for false accusations, you know? You're done trying to play mind games with things, they won't work. The only thing you should be using that mouth of yours for now is explaining yourself. Though that too will only dig your hole deeper. Either way, your game is up. And I've known some men with some deep holes in my time. What? Well, aren't we full of ourselves? Oh, I assure you, I'm full of no other men than myself. I'm trying too hard. You have yet to prove anything. Please, is it time? Is it time? Oh, dang it. I have no idea what sort of harebrained idea you have in mind, but... Yo, wait. Sorry. We were simply grooving, Your Honor. There's a mountain of evidence that points away from me being the culprit. Besides, how may I ask? Do you propose I unlocked your door and got in here? Look, I feel bad doing this to you, but I got work to do, so we're done here. Sorry, but we're not finished yet. I'm going to kick your ass, mate. Boy, you're stubborn. I suppose you're basing your accusations on something? I'll show you what I'm basing my accusations on. With evidence. I assure you, it's quite based. There's a mountain of evidence that points away from me being the culprit. How, may I ask, did you suppose I unlocked the door and got in here? Why, with the master key, of course.
Objection!
I believe you were able to open my office door with the master key, no less.
Objection!
Wait. Hold on for a sec. I never laid a finger on that key, as you already know. Precisely. You were able to open my door without lifting a single finger. Well, maybe you did, but only to direct. That's right, you used your finger to direct this person to open my door with the key. I hit R instead of T.
Take that!
The bindings are slightly different. You would ask Miss Bird to open your own office door for you, yes? Yeah! I kind of forgot my key at home. Happens a bit too often for my taste, you know? But the room you had Miss Bird open at that time was not your own, was it? What? You're quite the imagination! Why don't we ask the girl herself whose door she opened, shall we? I'm certain that it was Mr. Portsman's door, sir. I checked the number plate to make sure I was opening the right door, sir. See? Miss Bird backs up my story. Yet what if you had misled her to fool her into thinking what you wanted? Ha! And how do you suppose I did that? By switching number plates on our doors, for example. That's right. They do slide out pretty easily. Furthermore, you then used one other thing to give it a very strong impression. That the door she was opening was yours, and not, in fact, mine. It wasn't Mr. Portsman used to witness, but I think that was his room. Oh, what? Take that! That's crazy! What? The basketball hoop? Sir? Quite the peculiar fixture in any hallway. Let alone a hallway in this building. Which is why it left an unusually strong impression on you. It's an object perfectly suited to just sit outside the office of a peculiar prosecutor. What? Like, once again, this is really me, but I had nothing to do with the murder. Wasn't there. Don't know about it. It's nothing about me, you know? Literally, don't worry about it. That's very true, sir, because there was a basketball hoop sitting there. I thought the door I was opening had to be Mr. Portsman's. Besides, that hoop had been moved. It sits in front of my office, to be sure. I see, so that's how you throw suspicion on people. Thanks for the tip. I think your conjecture's a little off the racetrack. I'll fucking kill. It's seeing his fucking... like, the squint. Every time, like, we're squaring up, you know? Teeth identify Portsman as a before. Hey, chat room, what the fuck are you talking about here? You dig me? Now you're just spouting nonsense. Had the girl open my office door. But I was in my room the entire time. No single reason to suspect me. You intend to claim his innocence to the end, doesn't he? I was pure and innocent as my jacket. Everybody needs glasses so he stops squinting. I think he needs a monocle. I think that is the funniest I think that's the perfect option here. You dig me? Alright. This bird is dirty as guilty as the jacket she wears. My jacket's not dirty, I'll have, you know. I just washed it yesterday. Get him! Please calm down. I intend to show you who is the one covered in slime here. Look at him. Links out of Phoenix for his phone? No, I haven't. Please post it in Discord, Joe. Now you're just spouting nonsense. I had to go open my office door. After that, I was in my room the entire time. Hold it! Is that true? And what were you doing in your office? I was doing my usual training regimen. With Reggie Men. Training regimen? Were you going through your law books from start to finish? Mainly batting practice and some weights. Oh, and I jog when I get the chance. I also like her jacket, I can't lie to you. It would be pretty sick to have that jacket. Feeling? I'm so sorry. Like, these tracks just get me, like, stimming every time. Wow, must be the toughest prosecutor we have. What brings you around here today? Yo, mate, you look huge. Ladies, what's good? Dude, you look huge. Weakest legal muscles, it would seem. I was doing my usual workouts, so... you have a single reason to suspect me. Now, the only thing I'm struggling with is where I want to push this. I'm thinking it's the fact that, like, in his room the entire time. 10 years ago, stolen 205, one shot, going on. Can I see the note again, please? Found under the door for the absent Portsman. There we go. Forgot it. Oh, it's jamming. That was a lie. There is something actually really profoundly satisfying about the fact that Edgeworth doesn't go, oh, now, you said the whole time? Like, he doesn't lead with, I think that might have been a little, there might have been a little something that was off about, might have been a little something. And, like, you know, he just says, you're lying. What? What are you talking about? How was that a lie? This is a note that the victim left for you, Mr. Portsman, rather. No, it was left under your door. Did you not notice? And right here it says, but you're out. Ha ha! You were not in your room when the victim came to call on you. So then, where were you? And what were you doing? Shall I explain it in full detail for you? Hey, Edgeworth's actually kind of cooking. Look at him go. Look at my boy. You were busy snooping around in my room. My room you had Miss Bird open for you. Objection! But that's just nonsense. No evidence that I made the girl open your door for me. Oh, but I do. I have very decisive evidence. No way! This is proof positive that you had Miss Bird open the door for you. Oh, take that! I had your door dusted for prints. My door? What for? Oh, I bet you didn't find anything. You sure are good at wasting time. Right. I didn't find anything. And definitely not Miss Bird's fingerprints. The prints? What do they have to do with anything? Let's put it this way. If she was really the one who opened your door... Fucker. Bitch. We've got the jam going and everything. Do you understand how fucked you are when the solo kicks in? It's a whole other A section. And her prints should naturally be on the doorknob she touched. Further, all of the prints on my office's doorknobs have been wiped clean off. I can only assume it's because Miss Bird's fingerprints were on it. I think it's time you gave up your charade. You know you stole into my office with the intent of stealing something from me, and Detective Faith found you out. Possibly because he heard sounds coming from a room whose occupant was on leave. Mr. Portsman. Look at his beautiful eyes. Look at his beautiful baby blues. Like a brown, but like, look at him. He got them yowie eyes, you feel me? He's got them yowie eyes. There is no other way that I can explain it to you. Could you get lost in those before you get fucking shot dead in the fucking middle of the night? The lashes below the... It's the lashes below the eye. What a kind gentleman. It's got Dope's fucking narration. We are so fucking in there. Also get toxic yaoi eyes. Mr. Portsman, you killed Mr. Faith to silence him. And I had the misfortune to return when I did, but to threaten me as you escaped. As I said when you had the gun to my back, no one gets away with committing murder in my office! Dude! Hey, just what's so funny, pal? That look of stiff seriousness on his face, the office's finest prosecutor. He makes a huge mistake in accusing me. It's simply too much to bear. There's just nothing else like it in the world. What? Mr. Edgeworth just explained it all, and he even backed it up. You're a murderer! Stop trying to be slippery, just admit to the crime already. And as I said earlier, it's all so circumstantial. So full of conjecture. You say you're checking my doorknob for prints? I can readily confess that I've wiped that knob down as well. You can't say that. Come on, man. You can't be saying that. I made sure that I vigorously wiped that whole knob down. There was nothing left of that knob. Cranked that thing till it was nothing but grease. This is really not good. This is really not good, and I need to stop. Is the next one polishing knobs? Oh shit, you're right. Huh? I'm a little obsessive compulsive, you see. I didn't want to touch a doorknob that you had touched. That's why I wiped the knob down as soon as I could after you opened the door. After that, it makes perfect sense that only Jim and my fingerprints would be on there. You made that up just now, didn't you? You gonna prove it? Dingus. Furthermore, as for the note Jim left for me, do you know exactly when that was? For all we know, he could have left it there before I arrived at the office. Like early evening, for example. You're saying you failed to miss a note in your doorway. Hey, even geniuses fail at times. Don't do it. He's fucking doing he's flapping. My man is straight flapping. I hate him. I want to kill him with hammers. I was probably too preoccupied by work-related matters. No, that's no excuse. I should have been more hashtag locked in and on my hashtag grind set. You dig me? This is flat out fly. There's no way you didn't notice a note that size. You just can't prove that, can you? Gumshoe, you've got to kill him. You've got to kill him with hammers. I never dare touch the same spot a woman touched. Do you know what they have? Cuties. Say something, Mr. Edgeworth. Back me up here, sir. Also makes a good point. I can't prove that he simply didn't open it. Besides, I have an airtight alibi. Airtight, you say. And we just realized I had one as we were talking. I guess it would have been better for all of us if I told you sooner. That fucking bitchy ass squint. Like, okay, do you now? Really? A whole alibi. It is airtight, you say? Oh, wow. Wow. If memory serves, you came back to this office around 2 a.m., correct? And it was then that you had that unfortunate confrontation at gunpoint with the culprit. But exactly that time, I was down in criminal affairs. Ask around, I'm sure the other detectives would corroborate my story. It's the perfect alibi. Do you really think it's that perfect? You a fucking bitch. Got him? Got him? Chat room, what do you think? Got him? Got him? I think I got him. Like I said, I don't care. Ask around all you like. You'll see for yourself. No. Why? -7 and a brick? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, chat room, I thought you were gonna be with me on this one. I was gonna say more like Ella bitch. You would go, yo, Jackie, that's so good. And then you were going to oh, you can't do this to me. I was gonna like high five everyone. It was gonna be so cool. It was gonna be so sick. Gonna sob and weep, cry about it. I'll kill you. After I sip from my fucking water bottle. And my lemon lime spine. Well, let's go. Detective Gumshoe? Sir, yes, sir. I'll go check out his alibi, so I'll be right back. Oh, you get it. Oh, fuck. But, Mr. Edgeworth, sir, I think we're in trouble. It's just like Mr. Portsman said. The guys down in criminal affairs said they saw him around 2 a.m. See? Hey, this alibi sucks. There's be a contradictory point to this alibi somewhere. The murder was well overdone. Oh, you get me. Yo! And the evil as well. Mm. Mm. Okay, sync. Memory serves, you came back to his house around 2 a.m., correct? It was then you had that unfortunate confrontation at gunpoint with the culprit. Exactly that time I was down in criminal affairs. Ask around. Should we have a potential to corroborate my story? It's a perfect alibi. Oh! Walton's alibi may seem perfect at first glance, but I know there's a hole in it somewhere. All you do is press him a little and see what comes of it. Okay, it's one of these, huh? It's one of these, huh? But buckle up, chat room. We gotta needle him. Yeah.
Hold it!
You are correct. It was around 2 a.m. You sure? It's really important. I mean, you're spot on with the time. I remember checking my watch then and making no mistake. It was 2. Ooh, giving testimony like a pro. You came back to your office at 2. It was then you got an unfortunate confrontation at gunpoint with the culprit. It is as you say, however... Yeah, however, you don't even claim to have bumped into the culprit. So tell me, did you see the person's face? Was it me who you saw? It was pitch black, so I couldn't actually see.
Objection!
Oh, come now, I'm sure you saw something. Try a little harder, why don't you? I'm beginning to feel like I'm the one being interrogated here. Oh well, doesn't matter if you remember or not. It only matters that you ran into the culprit. Because at exactly that time, I was down in criminal affairs. So you paid the criminal affairs department a visit? Yup, right after I left the prosecutor's building, I head straight for the precinct. I scrounged to be able to direct detectives to corroborate my story. It's the perfect alibi. Well, we did go around and ask to confirm your testimony. It's just as I said, right? Yes, sir. A number of detectives said they saw you around that time. See, I had the perfect alibi. It's the ace I had up my sleeve. You know, the ace that I prepared up my sleeve this whole time? Like, I know I said that I should have said something sooner, but, like, I guess I was so intimidated by the fact that I was gonna be, like, accused of that murder I committed? Cha. Possible. He actually does have the perfect alibi. What's wrong? Why the sudden sullen look on your face? Can't you say anything back, Mr. Edgeworth? In a time like this, you got nothing to say? I think we reached the end of the line. It's time to get off this crazy train. You there! Sir! Please escort the young lady out, but remember, be gentle. Maggie! Detective Dumbshoe! Is there nothing I can do? There must be some way to turn a situation around. To turn it entirely about. Like it's some kind of visiting turnabout. Good God. I only had a clue. I missed something that can cast out in his alibi. I need to calmly think this through one more time, and with logic. Another gun in play, must have been. If there's another gun in play... Rearrange the files twice. There's only a few options here, but I want to make sure I, like, reason it out, right? Another gun in play, so I think that could have been done by anyone, the culprit, but I think who could have been? He said something about not liking messes. That is true. But I think... Okay, do you know what else I think? I think I'm gonna save, first of all. Okay, I can't save. Okay, so I can't save here. So I'm gonna just go with what I was thinking. We've got plenty of health. We can take it. Oh! There were 2 bullets left at the scene of the crime. One that robbed Mr. Faith of his life, and one that nearly robbed me of my jacket. Equally heinous crimes, you understand. However, the murder weapon only shows signs of being fired once. Ooh, look what a fancy menu he's got. Means is it entirely possible that a second gun was used in my office tonight? Hell of a way to come back from your fucking vacay, right? You feel me? His paycheck can actually afford a better save than you. But seeing as how the killer had to steal Mr. Faith's gun, I doubt the killer had another gun up their sleeve. Therefore, the second gun could have been the property of an entirely different person, which could mean that there was another person who paid a visit to my office tonight. Oh, she has an accomplice. Like, unless... Like... But whominst? But whominst? You feel me? But whominst? Like, you would not believe how hard I'm trying. I'm like sat here like, but I just don't think I have anything yet. Which sucks. Alphonse, complice. I was hanging around this place. Was this that you could do anything? Fuck! Wonder what it could be this time. And it actually literally making me go, like, this is like doing a fucking present section when we have literally one piece of evidence, you know? Supposing there was yet another visitor tonight, that would also resolve the issue of why my shelves were appended twice. We know that the shelves were disturbed once before and once after the murder, so it shouldn't be much of a stretch to think that it was the work of 2 different people. Once by the person who stole the victim's gun and then killed him with it, and once again after the murder by our second culprit, who was the owner of the second gun. If we suppose that the second culprit's gun was the one that was pointed at my back.
Objection!
Mr. Portsman, it seems that I need to amend my assumptions regarding this case. Great, you finally come to your senses. Mr. Edgeworth! Sir, what are you saying? This has been a big misunderstanding on my part from the start. I had assumed that the person I ran into was the killer, but that may not be the case. What do you mean? The person I ran into was just your average thief. The thief? But sir, doesn't that cause some sort of contradiction in the facts? Case one moment. True! That's so true. Not at all. It simply means that the killer was someone else. And it means that in actuality, 2 culprits stole into my office tonight. What do you mean, 2? Explains both why my shelves were disturbed twice and how there were 2 guns. Mr. Portsman tricked Miss Bird and gained entry into my office.
Objection!
Now you're just leading the argument. You still don't have any actual proof, you know. If you could please go along with my hypothetical scenario for now, Mr. Portsman. In the end, if you really are innocent, you should have nothing to worry about. Now, turning to my scenario, Mr. Portsman was out to steal something from me. Which is why he checked my secret safe and ransacked my shelves. This is the first time. So then, this be when the files were put back in the wrong order, right? Correct. And then just when he was about to look somewhere else, who should walk in but his own partner, Mr. Faith? Why did Mr. Faith come into your room, sir? He probably had business with Mr. Portsman, which is why he was in the area. But that's when he noticed sounds going from my office, would be my guess. Oh, because you were supposed to be away, right? Yeah, he must have thought it was odd, so he came into this office to check it out. Actual prosecution moment. Yeah, like, stick with me. Got nothing to hide, nothing to fear, Smiles. That's definitely good logic and will never be used for illicit purposes. Smiles. Correct. And as a detective, that was the right thing to do. But when he came in, he found his own partner standing there. Was it Mr. Portsman? Mr. Faith probably let his guard down. Mr. Portsman was not so merciful as to let him leave alive. He waited for a chance and stole Mr. Faith's gun from him, and then hit him with the blasting. He killed him. He needs to stop being shown in this specific image, right? Come on. Look at him. Sorry, dude. You've loved your last boy. Boys love moment. This was the moment in which the first shot was fired, and one that landed in my thighs. Following that, Mr. Portsman wiped the gun down and left it behind to make his exit. He could afford to do that because he'd also left the fake dying message behind. Oh, you're such a complicated troublemaker, you know that? The things were as simple as that, but all would be solved, however. There was yet another visitor to my room, and this is where it gets complicated. The fact, like, any mystery game saying, oh, here's where it gets complicated, I'll be the fucking judge of that. You don't get to fucking tell me whether it's complicated or not. Me decide this. It is what it is. Type tragic toxic yaoi face. It is what it is. There was another? Is it a sir? Yes, this other person's objective was also to steal something from me. But even after Mr. Portsman left, the door to my office remained unlocked. However, this new visitor had no way of knowing that, and so they stole the master key from the security guard's room, and then entered my room and searched through my shelves. This was the second time they were disturbed, and it seems the thief found their prize. The stolen zero file, right, sir? Correct. Only just as the thief was about to leave with the file, I appeared. The thief then threatened my life with their own gun and made their escape. The second bullet was fired during that brief encounter. So the shelves getting messed up twice in the 2 bullets? It's all because 2 different people were doing these things at 2 different times. Precisely. So now do you see, Mr. Portsman? The person I met was just a thief, and not, in fact, Mr. Faith's killer. Your alibi for the time frame which I ran into the other person is now irrelevant, because we now know that the murder took place during the first culprit's visit. Ha ha! What's so funny, pal? Absolutely splendid! Your scenario explains everything! Of course it does! It's Mr. Edgeworth after all! On the one hand, I have a point, on the other, Edgeworth making that statement. This is where it gets complicated, purely for if the Edge is making a big glittering stairwell he can wax poetic prose upon. It is in character. Like, hey gang, do you know what the realization I've been having is about Miles through, like, these first 4 hours together today? And I do say these affectionately. But I think Miles fucking sucks. Right? I hate this guy. I love him. But you know, it still doesn't change the fact that, it's all circumstantial.
Girl bossing in all the weirdest ways.
He do be girl bossing. Fucking, he's out here with his prosecution bib. Supposing if, that's a big if, your theory's right. Actually, real talk, you might be asking, you know, why is his a bib and not the others? At least fucking Fran has the dignity to, like, tie it together with, like, a brooch, like a gem in there. Like, Edgeworth here is just raw dogging the bib. I fucking hate cravats, gang. If your theory is right, it would indeed render my alibi, which is now withstood scrutiny, mind you, relevant. Stop doing that. But there is still one defining point of your argument, for which you have no evidence. Your supposition that I was the first visitor. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth! You can't let him get away with that, sir! He has a point. I have absolutely no proof at this point. Don't say that, sir. Actually, who was it? Fucking Shepard. You mentioned he didn't like mess, right? If the shelves were rearranged, albeit incorrectly, after the first visitor, but left completely fucking tossed at the second... I don't believe this. Don't worry, Maggie. I'll do something if I must. You know something? I find your attitude to be somewhat peculiar, Mr. Edgeworth. The person you met really was just a plain old thief. And why is that person yet your main suspect? That is, if your theory is correct. I'll kill you. Like that fucking glare is so goddamn funny. That thief you're running into should be your real suspect, would you say? You should be at the... Sorry, I got like... fully blindsided. I should be out there looking for that thief right now. It might still be nearby. I hate to repeat myself, but as I've already said, I was training my crew. Jim came to deliver some evidence to me. I was down at criminal affairs. Hey, I want to talk about that evidence. Let's keep expecting to know what happened around here after I left. You think we should be out there looking for the thief? Of course, now isn't the time to be having these dead-end discussions. I don't think it's at all dead-ended. I find your alibi to be fascinating. Let's continue where we left off, shall we? I know he's lying. I know he was here at the scene of the crime. Like, isn't this really satisfying to read? Like, for as much as I'm making fun of Miles because he kind of sucks, like, it's not like a, oh, there must be something else to this case. There must be a layer I'm missing. He just goes, he's lying to me. He's lying to me, and I know he's lying to me. He's literally lying to me. I know he's lying to me. Oh my god, he's lying to me. I'm going to kill him. I just have to find a way to prove it. Okay, we're gonna stop pressing from here.
Hold it!
But according to Mr. Faith's note... Hold on, I thought we already cleared that up! You said Jim had left that note for me in the early evening? You proved that he left at a different time, say, just before he was murdered. Say, just before he was murdered? I don't have any, no. See? So I insist again that I was in my office the entire time. When Jim came to deliver some evidence to me, I was down at criminal affairs. I can't expect to know what happened around here after. Hang on. I gotta take it back now, y'all.
Hold it!
Why didn't you go there with Mr. Fate? That's because he was tired and he was gonna take a quick nap. You know those sofas in the hallway? He likes to sleep on those. It's one of his habits. And what of the evidence he brought? The things related to yesterday's case. Just too wide to... Got him. Gun and a pendant. Who would have thought that we would figure out the murder case independently of the thief? Into the pendant? +0? Neutral? Is the spacing at least good? Okay, I got an independent related to yesterday's case.
No.
3 pieces. Oh!
Objection!
Well, we got him anyway. Everybody's so mean to me. Only 2 pieces? I believe the proper phrase here is you fail. You know, incidentally, this is like... So he is so much meaner to everyone but Phoenix. Like, women are like, wow, Edgeworth, you're really an asshole to Phoenix. And I can't believe the thing we're learning tonight is that, like... he was holding back. You know? He's bigger asshole to everyone else. The single word's like, no. Bad and Tizer. No, I agree with you. Excuse me? You fail as a prosecutor, Mr. Portsman, as you intend to keep evidence hidden from me. Oh, here it is! Here it fucking is, baby! What are you talking about? I haven't hidden anything from you. Well, here's a piece I think you should read. Carefully. It says Mr. Faith was bringing 3 pieces. Yes, and it's the victim's real dying message to you, Mr. Portsman. I get tripped up by simple arithmetic. Where is the missing piece of evidence? Where's the evidence, Lebowski? It's... You have it, don't you? Only the guilty would make such a face. Detective Gumshoe? You have to say it, sir. I'll pat the guy down from head to toe. Give it! So get closer, I'm warning you. It's a part of the investigation, pal. Don't even think about stopping me. I got my big arm flexed. No. Hey, what's this? Get this on him, sir. Despite what you said, it would appear that you do have something to hide. Why would he hide something like that? The one reason why anyone would hide evidence of this caliber? Because it would unequivocally point to that person himself as the real killer. Well. Well. Let's examine this videotape in a little more detail. The section of the tape that will drive the last nail into his coffin. Yeah. Woo! Woo!
isn't it?
Yes, and I believe this is what the good prosecutor was trying to hide from us. His blood is still fresh.
I mean, this might be Detective Faith's blood?
No, you got it all wrong. No amount of denial can save you. We have but to run a blood test to find the truth. You told us that you received evidence from the victim earlier. Now you will tell us when and how did the victim's blood find its way onto this video. Yeah, it's totally suspicious. Was it at the moment of his death? Did Detective Faith have this videotape on his personage when you killed him?
You'll very well, there's no way to prove that.
No, not even if we to examine his fingerprints. If I had to take a guess, I'd say that the only ones here would belong to the murderous you and Mr. Faith. Impossible! It's... Oh, brother. What was that face as he went down? Anger, pal! What was that? Like, he was choking, makes sense, bad, but then he hit this fucking... face on the way down. What the fuck was that? Brother. Mate. He ate his medal. I think it still might have been real. Goofy ass face on the way down. Goddamn.
Mr. Portsmouth's been placed under arrest for the murder of Detective Buddy Faith, sir.
Very good.
And the results we got back from the lab techs on the tape turned out to be real solid, sir. The blood work came back, and it was definitely Mr. Faith's blood on there. As a bonus, they were able to look at you and Mr. Faith's fingerprints as well.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Edgeworth. I still can't believe I got to see your cool deduction skills outside the courtroom. I'm impressed beyond words, sir. It was nothing. I'm just sorry you got caught up in a murder in my office. Please accept my apologies. Rude. Oh, it was nothing, really, compared to what I've been through, I mean. I consider myself lucky that it was only a burglary and not a murder this time, sir. If it could have been a hold-up or a hostage situation, I'd have thrown my hands up in the air. I think I'm finally rising up from goddess of misfortune to just an unlucky person. Something tells me we should find a different person for security detail.
You know something, sir? That Mr. Portsmouth really was one corrupt prosecutor.
Why would you say he was corrupt?
Well, I heard that there were a number of suspicious things related to his court cases. There's even rumor about how some of the evidence he uses is forged, sir.
Forged evidence, huh?
They even decided not to prosecute a few cases for some really vague reasons.
Oh, that guy was a disgrace to the entire profession. I did get around to asking what his reason was for breaking into my office.
Yeah. Whenever we got near that part of the topic, he just clammed up.
And yes, you did, Chow. And then you get him dehydrating. Wahoo! Yeah. Yeah. Though, we could be pretty certain it was to steal something.
This is just between you and me, sir, but it's a rumor that some sort of huge organization is involved behind the scenes.
Oh? Well. With Mr. Portsmouth not wanting to divulge anything, it certainly lends credence to that rumor. It would seem we haven't heard the last of this.
Huh? Then Mr. Portsmouth isn't the bad guy?
I didn't say that, but rather that there are still many more mysteries for us to solve. For example, we still haven't figured out the significance to this piece of evidence. My badge. If you think about it. If you think about it. Why did my badge get up here? Oh, shit, like why this thing was stolen. Take that! I was so caught up in the bit, I actually stopped thinking. Who is organization? Who is she? Does she know? Look, here's the thing, right? Organization, I know her fiance. It's Fred Sheets. He handles the itineraries. He excels at it. Everyone's a goddamn critic. The person who stole the file, the other villain of the night. Yeah, I wonder who it was. What happened to the stolen pages? Collect my pages, boy. I think so often about the fucking like, you know, I think so often about the you know, the crimes, the malice, the mischief. You feel me? You feel me? You like the Pokemon, the orb? I'm starting to fucking die tonight. You feel me? You eel me? I wonder, who in the world was it that held me up at one point? Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Yes? Came across this while I was processing your office earlier, sir. This card. What is it, sir? Is there a bird or something on there? Not just any bird. It's the mark of the raven. Three-legged raven. Even you should know what this is, detective. Oh, it's about that thing, isn't it? The great thief everyone's talking about. Yes, it is the great thief... Sorry, it's the mark of the great thief, Yatagarasu. Yatagarasu. There's got to be a pun on that. Yatagarasu. You feel me? I thought you was feeling me. Sorry. Atagaransu. Under a mark of a leg of a legendary bird, the Yatagarasu is noble to the end. Modern Robin Hood. Phoenix, right? Phoenix, goddamn right? There he is! Labeled mysterious and phantom-like, the Yatagarasu appears and vanishes at will. We don't know much about the thief's ultimate goal. We do know targets. The Yatagarasu would like to find and make public evidence of the corrupt feelings of all sorts. Well, I mean, it was a guiding bird of the gods. Okay, that's fair. I mean, I was very unfamiliar with the mythos, so I was immediately searching for like a name pun, because that's usually been the way this game likes to spin it. You dig me? Bom bom. Theft is always performed in silence, always with perfection. Once a target is chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement is sent forth. Instead, the chosen corporation is infiltrated without even the target noticing. Some days later, the evidence that was found is sent out to the mass media. Along this single card. It's been a while since the Yatagarasu's last appearance. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, look, something's written on the back. But let me see. It's the location of where the thief put the stolen files. The person who sold the contents of the files is the Yatagarasu. Yatagarasu. Organization. Quite a few keywords are popping up in this mystery. Murder in my office. return of the great thief Yatagarasu. Looking back, I can't say I didn't see these events coming. They were heralded by the incidents that began to occur 2 days ago. Ba-bum. 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 The end. Shall we end? Thank you. Shall we fucking get to the cold open on the next one? Turnabout. Oh. Turnabout. Oh! Points! 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 I know that silhouette! I know that goddamn silhouette! Oh, Cuball, you came at the tail end? I'm so sorry. I've been going for 4 hours. Has it been 4 hours? Oh, God, has it? Almost. But fucking... Points! Fucking... Look at the fucking... You feel me? Oh, we've got to start. No, the end of the game had you. No, end of the episode. Let's do the cold open of this one. OMG, Franny, hi! You like this game with dicing reaction? Well, it's only because it's her. Here's the murder in my office. I have to read now on beat because we have the cutscene. The return of the great thief Yatagarasu. Thinking back, everything began on that fateful day. So 2 days ago. Fuck. God damn it. Prime. Oh, fuck it, there's a cutscene going! Oh, fuck! Howdy, young dog. Looks pleasant. Okay, so that's a wine. Should we turn back time to the good old days? Fancy ass plane? Go you! Hey, the fucking... Thank you, fine Go You Airlines. We are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. What the fuck is up with it? We're asking passengers to please return to their seats and fasten their seatbelts. What the fuck is up with this fucking airplane? Like spam slunched your heart's content. Oh, I didn't ping the resub. God damn it. I can still see it though, and it's very appreciated. Oh! First floor lounge. Oh! Oh, a little shaker. Why do I feel like I just woke up from a horrible nightmare? 6:13. Guess I was out cold for about 10 minutes. Slight turbulence indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. For your safety, we ask that you return to your seats and fasten your seatbelt. This shit, slow. Suppose turbulence to be expected on flight? Admittedly, I'm less than comfortable with anything resembling earthquakes. Oh man. What's this? A travel wallet? But it's not mine. How did someone else's travel wallet wind up in my pocket? The moment this headache go away. Take care of this travel wallet later, or hand it off to an attendant. Earthquake like turbulence to an elevator. Oh, right, yeah, I was like, wait, What's wrong with, like, what's wrong with an elevator? And then I remembered, oh, wait, that's where his papa died. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Am I doing hesitating like this? I should know full well while I hesitate.
When I was still but a young child. Oh, we're actually doing this? I was caught up in a murder that had happened in an elevator. But how long am I going to let my past haunt me? It's just an elevator. I'm a grown man now, and I need to behave like one. Oh, no. What the? He's been re-traumatized! Fuck! What in the world happened? Is there something wrong, sir? I must ask that you please return to your seat. He's dead! Please calm down. We mustn't jump to conclusions without all the facts. What's wrong? Something happened? You murderer! But, no, you have it all wrong. It wasn't me. Well. Please let me get to a point where there's some fucking... Everyone, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have an important announcement. Tenero. Ruda Tenero. Yeah. Ruda Tenero. Tenero, the aeroplane, too narrow. Holy drinks, Batman. Look at this fucking kid with the fucking sundae. Ow! Why? Red House, is liver okay? Mind your business. Okay. We're gonna be... Actually... Unfortunately, we have just had a minor accident on this flight. An accident? Don't treat us like we're stupid. Got a glimpse that it was a murder. What? Murder? What's going on with this flight? Everyone, please calm down. There's no reason to panic. This flight will stay on course and make its scheduled landing. We're still currently in the middle of a rough patch of turbulence, so until we're out of this area of turbulence, I ask that you please remain seated. But someone was killed, right? What about the killer? Let me off! Please, there is no need to feel threatened. We have already apprehended the culprit. I ask that everyone please remain calm. What is he talking about? Why should we remain calm? My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecutor, and I assure you I am not the killer. Being a prosecutor doesn't make you incapable of murder, buddy. It happened like 3 times in the series. Like, was it 3? Actually, was it 3? Manfred, Godot, and Dan. That's 3. Oh, and there was also fucking Gavin. Fucking the older one. I think that's all of them. I don't think I need the Pains killer, but yeah, it happens all the time. Now, listen here. I am not the killer. I simply found the body. Self-report, buddy. You ever play Among Us? Gavin's is a defense attorney? Oh, yeah, shit. Gavin was a police chief. Fuck! Okay, it happened like twice. Happened like twice. Don't worry about it. So you say, however, I am sure that you are the perpetrator of this crime. I swear on my honor as a professional flight attendant. Oh, is that right? I know what I saw. And there's even very strong, incriminating evidence to back me up. What kind of incriminating evidence is she talking about? We've already alerted the proper authorities at our destination. Until we land, you'll remain in our custody by the powers vested in our captain. I'm very sorry, but please understand our situation. Situation? I'm more concerned with mine and the direction it's going in. I'm not about to just sit idly by while I get to choose the murder. Miss Tenera, is it? Yes. I was wondering if you might give me a chance. A chance to do what? To plead my case. A chance to ask what you meant by incriminating evidence just now. To accuse a passenger of such a grave crime without allowing him to give a proper defense. Can the professional flight attendant inside of you really call this action righteous?
You have a point. Bitch. Very well. I'll listen to what you have to say. But be wary of what you reveal. I'm afraid you'll look even more suspicious if your explanation fails to satisfy. And so I have the time to deal with you all day, so please make it quick. Of course, as you wish. And with that very tense music going. Okay, like, I didn't realize how much of an opening there was to this. Yeah, like, I was expecting more of a lead-in. There was a real chance we were just gonna end up continuing into the case, so... We're back here with the fucking intro bar. But what I am gonna do is I am going to deploy you dogs elsewhere. Also, happy birthday! It's 9/11, but the other way around. I remember your birthday, my friend. That is, of course, how I have to remember it, you understand. But really, like, this fucking game and the soundtrack, it babs and it slaps. Anyway, so there's a few friends of the stream, or like, people in the periphery, D's among them. And there's someone I knew from the sleepover, someone I met via D before, hanging around. So I am going to be dropping you dogs off at Emuki, the golf moth. Got a new model recently. I think it's very pretty. Oh shit. Now that was definitely meant to be me getting the right thing together. Nobody look, nobody look, nobody look, nobody call me cringe or I'll kill you. Anyway, everybody, by all means, please do get in. Raid messages are coming. Raider. I hardly know it. This one will be if you are a fucking cool bitch that has my sub emotes. And otherwise, a version for those you dogs who don't. I've been Jackie Miles. This has been the beginning of Miles. I do a Thanks for Investigations collection, the fucking Ace Miles, the Miles collection, the Miles, Ace Miles, Edging that man for only swerve. Go watch some other dogs play fucking Escape from the back rooms. Love you nerds to fucking bits. Take it easy, take it breezy, and by God, if you're feeling criminal, take it a little sleazy. See you dogs tomorrow. I might play some DBD. It's on casual tomorrow, late night after my tabletops. Catch you all nerds around. Bye-bye!